Hey, community.
Greetings. We are
1, 2.
Comic Talk. Wanted to talk to you. Say hi. Dylan was on earlier and he jumped off. We wanted to jump on there. He was supposed to cruise on. Sent the message out. Chrissy, I don't know if you want to jump on. I'll throw you. It out. Anyways, great to see you guys. We just want to talk a little bit about what's coming up this week, and I got a bunch of bags, got a bunch of boards. I want to go ahead and stuff those things as we have a chat going on. Hey.
All right, that's all. I was just here for the intro.
Yeah, Kai wanted to hang out and say hi. I asked him if he could possibly just, open it up for us. I was sitting in the background, and were you guys like hanging out waiting? Did you? Did it say we were supposed to be on and we weren't? Is that what was going on? Talk about not focusing. Yeah, well, look at me. Throw it. Throw what? Oh, shit. I'm sorry to keep you guys waiting. I was actually just waiting to see if Dylan and them were going to jump on. I just signed everything on. It was kind of last minute, and I was just throwing out the message to everyone. And I didn't realize I had you guys. Yeah, it was 8:01. Oh, shit. No, okay. Well, I had to run some errands. I got off work, had to run some errands. I was listening to Dylan's show and received my package of boards, bags, and brought that in. I just asked the kids to go ahead and go grab the coffee. I was debating on making coffee. Go grab some pizza and hang out. And that was going to be my evening. And I want to talk comics with you guys, and Kai is probably going to pop in and out. I'm actually getting Khaleesi's boyfriend kind of intrigued by some of this comic stuff. And we'll see what we can do. What I did want to do is show you guys, I've not brought this stuff out in years other than to just change out the bags. So I wanted to show you guys, the community, some of the things that I had received years ago. And I've not really got to show anybody, it's just kind of cool. And so the first thing I want to go ahead and show is some Simpsons stuff. And when I went to the signing and met Matt and Nancy and God, who else is it? Nancy, Steve, and I can't remember the other gentleman's name. They handed out some promos. Oh, this is not what I thought it was. I could have left this in here. So, I'll give you a better look. I guess I can't. I wasn't able to show you the back. Say, Christy.
Kevin. Oh, damn. Bongo.
Yeah. I mean, this goes way back. I like I said, I haven't even showed anybody these things, and I haven't even actually got to look at them in years. But when this stuff came out, I was right there in line, and I ended up getting, a couple books plus all. I said, look, give me whatever promo stuff I can. I knew that Matt and the gang that were there at the time weren't. This wasn't going to be something they were going to do regularly. So I was trying to get as much stuff as I could. So this is what I actually want to show. Are you actually you've not only met, but you've exceeded your Kickstarter stuff, right?
Yeah, I'm at $26 away from 4,000. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm going to set another stretch goal to 500. So once I hit 4,000, I'm going to announce it. So
okay,
4,500 will get a stretch goal.
Sweet. So actually, you're already over where your initial Kickstarter amount was. You already reached your first stretch goal. Is that correct?
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, I got 10 days. I think it's like this. It's funny because this Kickstarter has been kind of weird. Like the first couple of days was good impetus. And then
Mhm.
even though like we had the hardest week, you know, with Kobe and all that other shit happening,
Yeah.
I actually did pretty goddamn good. And I was like, it felt like it was heavy, but I actually did pretty well considering. And then now it's like when I went to that Twitch LA event, it was like, oh, look, 500 people just dropped $500. And I was like,
Nice.
fuck, you know.
Like you're
So,
having a good time too. And not only it's great when you can go ahead and get some money raised, but it's even better when you can have a good time doing it.
right. Well, I mean, it's like this with Kickstarter, and I know you wanted to talk about your other comic stuff. But
Oh,
with
it's all good.
well, with Kickstarter, it's like people look at it like I just got to raise money. I just got to raise money, but you can have fun and raise it into an event. I mean, I'm going to also reveal another reward that it's kind of a funny reward, but it involves Rylan. And so I'm going to release that tomorrow. And that's going to be pretty damn funny. And he's going to go promo that. He does Banjax and Aberrant. Both are very good comic books. Banjax is about a superhero that he finds out he has terminal cancer. So he does like the whole fucking death wish shit. And then Aberrant is just about, yeah, like Aberrant is like a military psyop kind of, or an experimentation. And basically this guy discovers he has superpowers. So I read the first issue, and you can actually, this has already been revealed. When you contribute by $20 or more, you will automatically get 6 books. Like it contains Madeline Holly Rosing's book, Boston Metaphysical Society, the first issue, Russell Nolte's first issue of Katrina Hates the Dead. It's a complete series, but at least you get an idea. And then
That's
you get
and
then you get Stephen Prince's Monster Matador issue 1 and 8, and I've read them all. So they're really it's really fun, and it's like, as I said, if you have a reward of 20 or more, you will automatically get them. I mean, I'll put a survey out. Some people may or may not want them, but you get 6 books in addition. So that will be in the survey. That's already happening. So I mean, I'm $26 away. So if anybody wants to throw it down,
nice.
we're gonna find out tomorrow.
Yeah, that's so fucking cool. And again, you know, in all reality, we are still talking comics, so it's all good.
Yeah. I mean, I could throw the link down too. It's like,
Yeah, I know that would actually be great because, you know, a big thing, and Kai and I said this even last year, you know, a big thing is indies. People are so sick of this cranked out run of the mill storyline that, you know, a lot of people are craving all this new stuff. So what better to get some real true indie stuff than right from, you know, the source.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. It's just like, and also like indies like Monster Matador, for example, like by Stephen Prince. It's basically kaiju come out of the earth. And
cool.
The guy that's the Monster Matador, he actually just does bullfighting, but with kaiju. So like this huge ass kaiju, and he goes and he kills them. And what his backstory is initially is that he grew up in PayPal U26. Yeah, unfortunately, I have to hit the goal of. I mean, I'll take it definitely. I'll get you're the reward, Chad, and I appreciate that. Unfortunately, Kickstarter frickin' like does the thing where they only take credit card, which is annoying as hell. I'm sorry. I mean, credit or debit card. So if you've got that, put that up there. But yeah, I tried PayPal. Hey, Comics on the Mind, how's it going? So
hey, Mind.
Yeah,
dude, if you want to jump on, you're more than welcome, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what you got going on, but you know, we're talking comics, we're talking things that are coming up. Definitely this Wednesday, and that was one of the things that propped us up. Is I know Dylan right now is eating, but he was hitting me with questions, and I know there's a couple things coming out this Wednesday that I could not type, being that I was driving, and you know, I was trying to be cool and not do the whole texty and driving thing, you know.
Sorry, my cat's being an asshole.
No, you know what? Your cat's insane. I'm here. It's all good. Yeah, it just gives me an opportunity. So this is what I was talking about before.
You know, it's funny because I know that's old because Matt Groening would always put up stuff like Bongo because I have Life in Hell. I would always put up Life in Hell shit. Actually, I have a big book of it. Let me show you.
How's this?
Oh, I almost stepped on another cat.
Bartman. And then here's an old originally Itchy and Scratchy. These are all the postcards, you know, back in the day. And I end up, you know, I probably got more than I should say justly should have grabbed because there's another whole packet full. And, you know, this is 2 of them. This is actually a good thing. I'll tell you what, since I have so many of these things, when we actually hit some type of real sub thing, I'll end up, yeah, Bartman. I'll end up giving some of these things out. I'm still kind of jacked up about my comics right now in the sense that I've got way too many personal attachments to them, which is I know is not healthy. So I'm hoarding my stuff. It's like mine. But I know I need to get rid of stuff eventually, and it's going to be coming really soon. So what better way to get rid of it than kicking it down to the community?
Hey, you know, that's always really good, like giveaways and shit. Like sometimes I have some comics, but I don't want to let them go because like some of them, they're actually indies. Like, you know, Out of Order by Mike and Soul.
Yes.
Mike and Soul on. I have all the comics. Normally I don't buy floppies just because I wait for the trade. But since like they're doing it a little at a time because, you know, they're not getting started, but they're putting out the story. You know, I wanted to support them. I mean, they're Korean as well. So it's like my background is Korean. So I wanted that additional level of support. I know that sounds weird, but it's like we're kind of around the same group when we talk about stuff from that basis as well. But yeah, no, I mean, I have floppies, but I prefer graphic novels because I read the shit out of them. So I just have to read them and everything, you know, and all that. So, and they hold better than floppies, trades do.
Absolutely. You know, I mean, down the road, you end up beating up your comics and you start looking at them especially if you're really handling them or if you're moving things around a lot and you start looking at them going, why did I go this route? You know, if I might as well just bought the trade, you know, they're going to hold up longer, hold up better and take up considerably less room. Yeah. So like I said, I was digging through some stuff. Oh man, I really probably should wait for Dylan to check some of this stuff. Dylan, are you out there? I thought you were out there. You're out there. I think you're out there. Yeah, you were. Cool. Then I don't feel bad because I can go ahead and show you. So I end up getting, you know, I'm old. So I end up getting some of the stuff back in the day. This is like a Pit.
Oh, Pit. I remember Pit, dude. I remember Pit today. Shit. I'm trying to remember because I read the Max. I never got around to reading Pit, but I am familiar with it.
Max is awesome. Yeah, and Pit, he's a cool character. They actually did some crossovers there for a while too. That's a real thing.
I think with Spawn and Batman they did. I know Batman and Spawn did crossover, but I'm talking about Spawn and Batman. He was in the Pit, I think.
I think there was a Pit and Spawn crossover. I know there was a Max and Pit crossover.
There was quite a like Pit had like the fucking hair ponytail, right? And he was more bipedal Max.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The whole ponytail thing going on. And I mean, he was just a real badass and a half. But also, like Max had this real cool, sweet heart. You know what I mean? That's why the kid was in there, and he had this relationship with the kid. It was really cool. Again, back in the day when Image first launched, they spread themselves out so thin and never really try to come together and create their universe together because they were trying to create so many independent things that it was just like throwing a bunch of things on the wall and see what would stick type mentality. And so that was part of their own undoing. Check that out. Old X-Men, Ashcan.
Oh yeah, old school.
Yeah, again, all this stuff is I had since 90, all the way from the 89 to 90 stuff. And then back in the day, we used to collect some of the cards of the comics too.
Yeah, I just like in the 90s, holy shit. I'm just thinking about the 90s in general. Like
Beavis and Butthead, Ashcan.
God, I remember that. And then they came out with a movie when I was in college, which was hilarious.
Yeah, this is what started all this. That was a Wizard thing. And then again, even going back farther, because they for Ultraverse and all the Malibu, that's what Image had to use is Malibu before their regular publishing. So that this was all homage-y stuff back before, and you see that in the crossovers because of their using Malibu. Image was also using some of the Malibu characters and their Image stuff when they came over, and it got to be a mess.
Yeah,
old Rawhide stuff. Ash
I remember Lady Rawhide. I never read it, but I think I read one or two issues, but I remember Lady Rawhide back in the day.
Another one that didn't take no shit. You know, now I like those. I liked the thing I liked about it wasn't just about how hot the women were, but I like the fact that these women weren't taking shit. They're like, you know what? We're gonna fuck these guys up.
Hey, Kevin, Comics on the Mind wants to join the chat with us, the live chat. Can you shoot him a link?
Mine, I believe I have you on an Instagram, and let's see if I can go ahead and see if I can do what I want to do, which is find you, Comics on the Mind, and yeah, Chrissy, if you've never seen Mind, this guy is he's cool, and if I recall, I believe he's a school teacher too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so he not you know what? I don't see him on Instagram. You know what? Let's do you have our StreamYard address right now? Popped up on your screen?
Yeah, I do. Hold on.
Fuck it. Throw it in the chat. There's only 4 people that don't give a shit.
Oh, okay.
We'll,
All right.
we'll screen whoever shows up. You
I
know,
think
Harry
I
does that all the time.
Okay, I think I got it. So let me go ahead and put that comics. So it's just Pino's. There you go. Hopefully that's the right one. If it's not, then I just copied and pasted it from the window. So I'm like,
yeah, and it should be you know, the straight. Let's see what you got thrown up here. Because I have it on my side. It's okay. So after the 2, when it goes to the question mark, I don't know if that is needed to be there, but yeah, it's just up to the 2 mark. So it's just the StreamYard.com that / up to the number 2, and then after that, I don't know if it's necessary. So mine, if you just throw that in there, you'll pop up, and I'll see you backstage, and I'll throw you in.
Okay. That's so cool. Send some loot, whatever you can send your autograph to Gabby. She is my 13-year-old daughter. I like to show her strong women in the comic business. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Thank you, Chad. You know
Chad,
what? Yeah.
Not only that, but Chrissy's really going to hook you up because she's going to probably be able to relay to you the Shiracon that's coming up, and then she will probably have contacts and individuals that she could probably hook you up with. And I don't know if you also noticed, Chad, that we did a show last week, and we're going to try to do this more often. It's called Artist Alley, and the idea behind it is it's essentially going to be for artists, and I'm going to kind of sit back and enjoy it. And it's going to be for artists, basically, to come on. All the artists, the more the merrier, to come in here and show you what they got, plug their wares, tell you who they are. And beyond it being an interview, the artists themselves are going to tell you about themselves and about their stuff. So what we're trying to do is bring you a Comic-Con online.
Yeah. All right, awesome. Yeah, thank you, Chad. Just because, like, I know, like, the chat goes and we get really into subjects. I do want to go and keep track of it. So just email me what you want for your daughter and everything. I mean, I read it. Don't get me wrong, but it's just do the Kickstarter. I've got so much shit going on. I don't want to forget. And that way it's okay, you gave me this. I will go and put it in here. So, yeah.
Also, Chad, if you hit me up on Instagram, 12 Comic Talk, go ahead and hit me there, befriend me up, and then I think I have a couple things that more than likely I can throw your way as far as suggestions. I just did the same thing recently with Hero and the Kid, but if you want to go ahead and make it more woman strength centric, I guess is for a lack of a better term. I definitely have a couple of books, even on the manga side, you know, which I think is really great because a lot of times they don't depict women correctly, I believe, in this anime and manga stuff. So I've come across some cool things that you may enjoy. So
yeah, so let me go ahead and make a note of that too, so that I at least want to put up what he put down too. So
yeah.
Because I can't fulfill it off Kickstarter, and it's better now because I can do that, but still it's like, but that's cool. You met Jen Bartel. I'm like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't have
All
too
right,
many.
everyone here in the chat, we appreciate you hanging out. You know, thanks. I'm gonna open up my bags and my boards and start on this stuffing these things, man. I definitely need. No, I definitely have more of these things. I don't know if you guys were getting bored of that too, but I got some more of these Afghan things.
Mhm.
I have so much of this stuff, and I treasure it so much. You know, because I don't come across these things as often as I used to. I don't come across these things at all anymore.
Wow.
And back in the 90s, they're like everywhere, especially in the late 80s. This is more Ultraverse stuff. The God Wheel. And then, oh man, Stormwatch. Yeah, this was cool shit.
Mhm.
I'm trying to remember who the Renato and Jones. Wow, this is all the way back in 95. And that's when I quit. I quit in 95 and then just recently got back into it. Oh, the Dark Horse Ghost.
How come you quit, Kevin? Did you just kind of
Um,
got
the
busy
part
with
of
other
the,
shit?
part of the market thing was also I ended up coming across a lot of bills at that time, and I was I was kind of that my card debt at that time kind of killed me. I ended up buying a really expensive Camaro,
Oh, I see. I see. Hey,
and
Mike.
that did it.
No, I get you. Like right now, it's like people are like, oh, why don't you do this? And it's like, well, it's kind of hard right now. So it's like, but I'm getting there. So it's just all I have to do is just do that.
Well, even now, you know, I told the wife, I said, "Hey, look, I just noticed that we got termites, and by the way, I got to come up with about $6,000 before the end of this month between this bill, this bill, this bill, and this bill. I only see about 3,000 coming in gross."
Oh,
She
that
says, "I
sucks.
mean, like, all right, so how are you going to do this?" I don't know yet.
I hear you, man. I mean, like for me, I've been doing that shit too, and it's like it's been frustrating. I will say that to say the least.
It's an
So
amazing juggling act, is what it turns out to be. You're just constantly throwing these balls in the air, going, "Look, I'm still keeping them off the ground."
yeah, right. It's just like, oh, I don't know how I did it, but I just fucking did it. So that I'm amazing, you know. And you're just like, kind of have to pat yourself on the back, but at the same time, you're like, how the fuck am I doing this? And
Yeah.
yeah.
So what else did I end up, but yeah, it allowed me a good, see, I was collecting when I was 7, and then I kind of fell away because back then we didn't have no money in the family. And then, no, you know what definitely want to do is I want to open this thing up because I got certificates of authenticity in here that I have no idea what they are.
Oh,
And so anyways, so I stopped uh, until I turned 18, and then I started again. And one of the first things I got picked up for me, I should say, was Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett's Good Omens Volume 1 signed by both of them.
holy crap.
The Error edition at that. So it was purposely aired, but yeah, it was. So this is when Extreme Studio. There was a time that I used to be buddies with Danny Mickey. I still kind of chat with them every once in a while on Facebook, but so I ended up getting this, which was when Extreme Studios just kind of came into being. And not only that, but I knew I had it signed, but I just didn't remember by who. So Jason and Chap and who else? I guess that was it. That's who came to this event.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, and then I guess I got certs of authenticity.
You know what's kind of sad is like when I was thinking about the whole Terry Pratchett thing, it's like it was kind of sad how he passed away.
Yeah.
Which is shit, because it was like he had a very active mind, and you'd think that that would be enough, but even then, like, because they say the reason why is like how I kind of know is that my mom was sort of obsessed with Alzheimer's because her mother passed away from it.
Mm.
And she essentially became a baby. So it was actually gentler than how a lot of people can suffer from Alzheimer's, which is weird. Like there's been stories where people have turned out flat out violent because they literally have lost their identity and they are scared and angry about that. And it was really bad. Like I remember working at one store and this woman said, "Oh, I'm doing blinds." And it's like, yeah, I was married, but I divorced my husband. I said, well, why? And he says, oh, he had Alzheimer's, and the reason why I divorced him because that he became violent. I'm like, oh, I mean, it was sort of like, that's horrible, but at the same time, it's like, I can't blame her.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things. So, how is the Twitch?
Hey, who's with us?
Oh yeah, Mike's here. He's like, hey friends, how was the Twitch event? Hey comics, how's it going, man?
Yo, what's up, Christy? Nice to meet you. I don't think I've ever chatted with you before.
No.
It is some shit. That's what I've heard.
What's up, Kevin? How you doing? Happy Monday.
Doing well, sir. How are you?
It's been a long day, but I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Good.
Happy to be home now.
Yeah. Right.
Nice.
Where
So
are
you
you
drinking tea or coffee or?
I'm in. Yeah, I had to make some coffee because I was like, if not, I was gonna fall asleep. I'm in Oakland. I'm in the Bay Area.
Oh, that's hilarious. I'm from the Bay Area. I'm from.
Oh, where? What part?
The South Bay.
Okay.
Peninsula. That's where.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but I was a kid in Hayward though. Like we.
Oh, nice. That's where my brother lives right now. One of my baby brother, anyway.
Yeah, I lived on Skyline for a while, so we're both from the Bay Area. We're from NorCal.
Small world.
Yeah, you're in SoCal, right, Kevin?
Yeah, now I'm in SoCal too. I'm in LA.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What part?
I'm in like near Burbank, that area.
Okay.
Yeah. Mike said, "How was the Twitch event?" Oh, the Twitch event was awesome.
She's just out of the South Bay area of Southern California. So it's funny. She moved from one South Bay and just out of
to another one. That's hilarious. Oh, the irony.
South Bay, I thought South Bay was more like Westchester and that. Maybe I'm wrong, or am I?
Basically, a lot of people, what they consider South Bay to be is the southern aspect of the LA County beaches.
Okay.
So it ends at Palos Verdes, and then it's all the way up to, I guess you can go all the way up to a solid, almost Santa Monica.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay,
yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm not too familiar with that area. I had a lot of friends from college that were from like the LA area, so like San Bernardino and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So what are you guys talking about?
Well, a few things. To answer this question, you got a question here for you, Christy, and this will tell you a little bit about Christy. She does a book. I don't have it behind me right now, but she's been doing a series of books. And she has other stuff too. So I don't know if you caught Saturday's show, but what we're trying to do, maybe as much as every other Saturday, do a show called Artist Alley.
I heard you talking about that a couple minutes
ago. And it
just
basically features artists. Christy here was kind enough to jump on.
Sweet.
We also had Mia Bunn. Mia does a book called The Fuck.
I want it already.
The art she sold. Did you see that, Christy? She sold a piece.
Yeah, she did. I saw that. Yeah, awesome. So yeah,
she's ran out of books, and now she's down to selling art pieces until she gets more of her issue 1, and then the issue 2 is on its way. Hopefully, it'll be somewhere between that 3 to 4 week mark. The storyline is basically about 2 strippers and their adventures.
Oh, this is hilarious! I'm writing the name of the title down right now. I gotta look this up.
And actually, check out Mia Bunn. I suggest for everyone, if you can, check out Mia Bunn if you're into this type of content. It's definitely adult, and it's funnier than hell. If you're into this stuff, you will be saying "the fuck" with a smile on your face, and you're tearing through this book.
Just like, huh?
Awesome.
It's fucked up shit.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Mia Bunn and the fuck. And yeah, so Christy was there. Mia was on her way to Melrose because she had to pick up some stuff because Christy was doing an event at one place because she's doing a Kickstarter and she's also trying to raise for her upcoming book, Demon Bitch.
Oh sweet. Artists helping artists. That's awesome.
And that's a big thing about what Kai and I do is he and I bonded over meeting artists, and that's something I used to do as a kid. Mm-hmm. So he was hanging out at the shops that Chrissy had been at many times over here in the South Bay called Comic Bug, and just because of the small world, I first met her over at Heidi Hill Comics, and we just hit it off. But I like meeting these artists. I like meeting these creators. I like, especially if it's content that I enjoy, I like meeting these people. And then if I can assist them in any way because of what they've given to me and the content that they give to me, well, shit, that means that they can make more content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Symbiotic relationship, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah, and it's like funny because like a lot of these people. By the way, somebody just went back to me again, so it's really kind of cool. So sorry, I'm multitasking because it's Kickstarter time.
Hey,
so
go ahead, do your thing.
I'm poor at this, and Christy assists me greatly.
Thank you. How does she spell the fuck? Oh, Chad, let me write it down.
Yeah, I got you for it. I got you.
I wonder if I spelled it.
DAFUQ.
Oh, okay. So I had the second part wrong.
Yeah, but it's 2 underscores because
okay.
So it's the fuck one.
Yeah. And it's a crack up. And the art, I mean, this art pops. The art really pops. I mean, you almost want to put on sunglasses because you're like, damn.
But I like a lot of colors, so that's perfect for me.
It would be exactly perfect.
And I'm trying to read more indie stuff. Like I'm a huge, if you can't tell, I'm a huge like Marvel fan. So I'm trying to step outside my comfort zone. What I read and expand. A lot more. So.
Well, we come across a lot of people, so we can definitely help you with that. And,
any suggestions? I'm always down.
White Ash. What's that gentleman's name? Christy. God, he's Stickney. So Stickney just really
cool.
Yeah, and the guy's a great guy. His content's great. He already has the ability to create this vast world for years. He's got basically this first arc will be 6 issues, and he has the ability, as I briefly spoke with him, already to do 10 arcs.
But I like people that can world build. Like I'm a huge Jason Aaron fan, and like he does a really good job like world building, not just like mythology wise, but like cosmic wise too. So.
Oh, there's another book you should also look at, just because like my friend Lawrence knew these guys over in Oakland, because you're in Oakland right now.
Yeah.
Real Deal, and it's about like fucking people in the ghetto, and my friend Lawrence drew that.
It's called what?
It's called Real Deal Comics. It's published by Fantagraphics. Comics with an X. It's Lawrence Hubbard. Let me go find it because I know he's working at Real Deal number 9. Let me show you real quick.
Comics with an X. Cool. That's awesome.
So as far as new stuff, what are you looking at? Are you looking to buy anything this week? This Wednesday?
I haven't really been checking out like what's coming out this week. I'm honestly still catching up on like my pool from last week. I love that color. Purple is like my favorite color, so like I love it already.
Yeah, it's about GC, who's this dude right here.
Yeah.
Ace and Slick Willie, and Slick Willie is an ex-pimp. There's the Hooded Mac where he has a hood because one of his hoes like threw acid on him. So it's just some.
Oh, Two-Face status. That's hilarious.
Kevin, and I don't know if he'll be down in SoCal at any point. I'm going to WonderCon and ShiroCon, and then
cool.
Con. So just let me know. And I don't think Lawrence will be there, but ahead of time, I think we could figure out a way. And I'll introduce you to him. He's really a cool guy. But
sweet. When is WonderCon? Because I'm planning on going to MegaCon in Florida. So I'm trying
I think it's in the middle of April.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, it's on the 20th, I think, to the 23rd. While I remember, it's like 420.
Not
like I'm into that much, but I just know about it. Like, shit real quick.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, because I'm going to MegaCon and I'm saving my pennies there.
Are you? So you're gonna be doing that?
I'm gonna be going Saturday and Sunday, and then I'm trying to take Friday off and fly out there Friday, and then so I'm still hunting for a place to stay for Friday night. Oh, that is so cool! And it's in black and white. That's so cool.
They're all gore dancing him too.
Yeah.
Pumping the shit out of it.
That is so
it's uber
cool.
Kevin. It's like
no, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't have you all big screened out. Do that again.
Oh,
yeah,
this, so that's okay. So this is an older picture, and I think this is Lawrence right here, back in
Oh,
the day.
sweet.
And then this is H.P. McElway. Unfortunately, he's sadly no longer with us. I didn't know him at the time, but he passed away in '98, I think. But yeah, like Lawrence and I, we were friends. We became friends back in like fucking 2016. Okay, so let me show you the gore dancing part. That shit is right here.
Wow, I love the style. That is so. It looks like something that would be on Adult Swim, like.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so funny. I just like fucked up comics. Like I'm just like a terrible person that way. Like I like shit like Johnny Ryan. I don't know if you're familiar with Johnny Ryan does shit that makes your eyes peel. Like just everything.
Yeah, like. No, I mean, like, I used to watch shows like Super Jail, so, like, trust me, I know.
Oh, he's been on Super Jail. That motherfucker's beyond Super Jail.
Oh, shit. That's hilarious.
So you're still working on your past issues? Yeah, you know what? I just finished out some of my last books, and being that I refuse to start reading my stuff until I actually log them in. So I log in my stuff prior unless that I do anything.
See, I'm trying to get better at that. Like, you use the CLZ app, or do you like?
I don't, but I made my own little spreadsheet. Thing, and
I heard a lot of people do that.
And I make it essentially rather simple. I just break it down to the title.
Gotcha.
The issue. It goes title, series, issue, volume, meaning print run, or you know, and then year, the artist, creator, how many quantity, the grade, what I paid for it, and what it presently goes for.
Oh, gotcha.
And so I do all that. That way, one, I don't redundantly buy things that, you know, do I have this or not? I can look at my phone because I just email it to myself, and then I know what I have.
Yeah. See, I gotta get better. I definitely get better at that. A lot of people keep telling me to use the CLZ app, and I don't have it. I have like the free version of it, but you can only upload like 100 books, you know. So,
and that's I'm already, you know, my titles alone are over 1,000. So
yeah, I don't have as many books as like a lot of people in the community. I have 7 long boxes and a short box, you know, but it's still a lot of books.
That's a lot.
But you're in an apartment, you know.
Because I only have like 13 short boxes, so we're about the same.
Yeah.
But then again, I just started back up, and my book incoming is I'm doing about 50 books a month coming in.
You mean you're like pulling 50 books? Holy shit.
That's a lot.
I know.
I'm trying to cut down.
But that's the irony. Is we all say, we're trying to cut down.
And we never do.
I'm trying to cut down.
Yeah, we're trying, but I have a whole stack. This is from last week. This is from like, I had a month and a half of books that I had just got, and I'm still trying to read through that. And then I got my pull from like 2 weeks ago, you know? So that's like.
I feel you. I totally feel. I do. Monetarily, I feel you. And the workload of trying to read through it and not create it as a chore, but a pleasure. Because when it's not fun, you know, it's like, what are we doing to ourselves?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But fun.
Yeah.
You know? So that's why I refuse to allow myself to get there. You know what I mean? It's like I'm gonna try to just log my stuff in, read it when I can, and then only when I can appreciate it. Because I'm not gonna just rip through the book to go, okay, here we go. I can now do a review. I refuse. Yeah. So hey, we got another guy hanging out with us.
Oh, Mark Spector. What's up, dude?
Yeah.
Hey, what up, bro?
Oh, dude in the house. What's up?
Sorry.
Hey, mind shift.
Hey, I like your new setup, by the way, dude. I never got a chance to tell you.
I appreciate that.
What's up, Dylan? How's it going?
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I was just showing him some of my indie comic shit. So this is Johnny Ryan. This is the magic that is Johnny Ryan.
Huh.
Prison Pit.
Oh my goodness.
Damn.
Yeah, this
That
shit.
is hilarious.
I love shit like this. I mean, I
Yes.
don't know, just like the more violent and fucked up it is, the funnier.
Yeah. It's like an acid trip.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let me just show you like one part. He like he does this shit right here after. Okay, so that guy's name is Cannibal Fuckface, and he
Oh
just cannibalizes people. It's just awful.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, he just finished it as I think of last year.
Yeah.
No prison, but you need to check it out. I was trying to find another one called Fuckator, and Ed Piskor, like I think Ed Piskor had recommended it, and then one of my fans actually recommended it to me, so I ordered it. I'm trying to find the fucking thing. Hold on.
I'm A-okay in this book to a homie, and this is like one of those fucked up books, I guess.
Let me find it too. Hold on.
Which
I'm
you
also
okay and
one of
mine?
my friends.
I got one last.
I'll show you guys in a second.
Let's see if I can do this. There we go. That would make me right. I got one last ash can to show there.
Is that an anime or what is that?
Yeah.
What's that one?
God, I have no idea.
I never heard of that series.
Oh, you know what it is? This was a special manga. They only issued like 100 of these things at the manga convention that I went to with Kai.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, so that's what it was. It was just
Oh,
a special anime. So it was like a collection of a few animes that were crammed in that book, and they only made 1,000 of them.
Oh sweet.
Yeah,
That's
I'm like,
awesome.
oh yeah, that's. I know it's yours, Kai, but it's mine.
I started like reading manga before I started collecting comic books, so that's why every time I see an anime, I'm like, ooh, cool. Oh yeah.
That's Kai. He's all about the anime and all about the. Matter of fact, did you see that Agretsuko?
Oh, I did see that book. Yeah, and it's like spiking, isn't it?
My God!
You were talking about Oh yeah.
Yeah, knock anybody else out that you have to get one, because that's the only way you're going to get one.
Yeah, because they're expensive as shit.
Yeah, it sold out immediately. I called up a shop. I go, hey man, I'm looking for this. You got it? And they go,
Like,
not only do we have it, we have all. No, the guy told me, he goes, we not only have it, but we have all 4 covers. I said, wait, what?
Wow.
No, you can't be talking about what I'm looking for. He goes, yeah, no, we got what you're looking for. I said, well, I don't want to be greedy. I would love to have the C and D. However, 1A, 1B would be fine. Kai gets one, I get one. Everyone was happy. No problem.
Yeah.
I get there. No, man, we don't have your book. You're kidding, really?
No way.
He goes, oh, wait, what's your name? I said, well, my name's this. And he said, oh, we found a book.
Wow.
We mean a book. Yeah, we got a book for you. So we got the B copy.
That's so messed up.
Yo, you gonna make me spit the food out.
Like, I'm glad I'm not drinking coffee.
He's like, how the fuck are you so skinny? Never seen you on the stream not eating, bro.
You always got some almonds or something.
Bro, I just smashed like.
Yeah, he's always snacking.
Yeah, I thought I brought a snack with me, but I guess I left it in the kitchen. But so
Dude, what the fuck I got?
Cheesesteak
ooh,
too,
what
man.
is that?
What? I'm sorry. I have the ability to make it bigger, and I'm just staring stupidly at
Work your magic.
Frank trays.
Oh, that is awesome. I love the art.
I forgot where I got it. Frazetta. I know it's Frazetta, but I got it from
Frazetta.
somewhere. Somebody just gave it to me, and they were just. I haven't even opened it to read it because I'm kind of like, I don't want to fucking like break it open because of Frazetta. I can't find Fuckator, man. That was a fucking funny book. It's like it's literally got a middle finger, but it's surrounded by several middle fingered hands in a shape of a pentagram. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Wow.
I always pick like the weirdest shit ever to read. I mean, it's funny because people go like, they go like, what the fuck's wrong with you? And I'm like, I don't know. But it's funny because I'm probably going to, I don't know. It's just weird to me.
You're not alone. Don't worry.
I think that's why we built this community.
Yeah.
Right? So there you go. So let me see here. I need to mention.
I end up picking up, and I'm actually debating on giving this out as a series, but I end up picking up the series called Grace at LA Comic Con, and it's one of the most original storylines I ever read. And I don't want to share it with anybody, but at the same point, I don't want to hoard it. So I haven't even done a review on it. I haven't talked about it or anything, and I'm debating on doing it. But also, when I do it, I was thinking about giving it out.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, and every single issue is a black cover.
That's
yeah,
It's
so that must
really
be hard to come by. Yeah,
exactly.
like a high grade anyway.
I was talking to the guy, and he goes, "Yeah, I normally sold these things for like $5 a piece, and it was only supposed to run as a 5-issue series, but I did it as 7, and people keep hitting me up and want me to do more."
Yeah.
I said, "Wait, $5 a piece? So you want me to give you $35 for the whole set?" And he said, "No, actually, if you saying you're doing an interview," I said, "Yeah." He goes, $20. I said,
Oh
"Done."
wow.
So
They
I
come
not
up
only
with
did an interview and I put it up on our LA Comic Con thing, but yeah, man, it's a great read. And I guess the moral of this is you'd be so surprised on how many great stories there are out there that are not in this mainstream thing, you know?
No, I agree. It's just like with like underground music, you know. There's a lot of great people that stay underground and never get found, because of what mainstream deems like what is quote unquote popular. You know what I mean?
Right. No, I agree. Totally agree.
Yeah.
So hey, Dylan, you now that you ate, you had a couple of you brought up a couple of things when you were going over your this Wednesday's pick list, or this Wednesday's, I should say, release list.
Yeah. You know Christy's still big, right?
Say what happened?
Yeah, I'm still on the big screen.
It's just like, hey.
I'm pressured to performing right now. I'm like, I'm trying to find fuckatory for you guys.
Yeah.
Fuck it, Tori. I love the title.
I got some fuckatory for you.
Do you really?
No, yeah. I was going to show you a book that I'm A-OK and a homie because he loves stuff like this.
Do that.
It's called Kill Marvel. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of it.
No.
No, I haven't heard of
And
this.
it's about this guy. It's like a parody book where he's just like going around killing Marvel characters just for the fun of it. Like he takes Ghost Rider's car, he like pokes Wolverine's eye out like it's nothing. Kills Venom, like it's awesome.
Who's that
I
done
think
by?
it's like a UK book. Yeah, Marvel UK. Let me see.
Still ain't fix this shit.
Hart D. Fisher is the writer. Joe Duncan is the penciler. Jerry Foley is the inker, and Damian Threat is the art director. But here it is, if you want to blow me up. Marvel Kills.
That looks
It is
dope as
awesome.
hell, dude.
Oh, hold on. Let me show you the page where like it's
Once you go,
it's-
you might never come back.
it's Venom.
Oh, this is great.
Oh, it's
Isn't it
black and white.
fucking
Yeah, he rips his tongue out. Like, hey, you're not gonna mess with me.
I gotta
Hold
get
on.
me one of those.
Yeah, I found it in like. Oh yeah. Oh, hold on. You want some gore? There's his guts. Ripping Venom's guts out like it's nothing. And then here's Wolvie. Oh yeah, my eyeball, it's gone. Yeah.
That's
But let me show you. Like he just walks in like, yeah, but hey, bub.
That's so cool.
Yeah. And just like drinks some alcohol and sets him on fire. So yeah, like my homie, I'm definitely A-OKing him this. Oh, here's the fake. Here's the ex dudes. So it's like a huge just parody of like Marvel. Like, so I thought this was awesome.
That's
Yeah.
fucking badass.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty awesome book. Random book, but there's your fuckery.
That's so cool. When did you get that?
I got this like years ago. I was like dollar bin diving, and I got that.
No shit. So it's been out a while.
Oh yeah, it's been out. This came out in like the 90s. I'm pretty sure. Let me check the date. I'm pretty sure it was the 90s. 93 maybe.
Really?
Let me see. 90. Oh yeah, 93. July 93. First printing.
All right.
Yeah. So. But I know
I got my lights.
Did you?
I had to, man.
Are those cheaper than Mylar, or are those more expensive?
I've never priced out real Mylar. I mean, Mylight is the name of a company, and I thought
gotcha.
that they use is Mylar. I thought it's a type of Mylar.
Okay, that's what I thought too.
I thought maybe Mylar is the brand and they're called Mylights, maybe.
No. Mylight is the company.
I don't know. I just bag them.
Yeah, I just get whatever bag my shop has.
Come on, 25 cents.
Don't get all fucking technical with me.
This is one of the things that I think Perry, got nervous on me about is Mylar is actually a reflective surface. So what I used to use it for when I used to grow a pot is I used to use Mylar. But you can actually make it as a transparent thing if you don't put the silver edging on it like a mirror. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for light reflector.
Right. So now My Light is just a company. My Light is just a company that produces a bunch of protective bags.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
I like their products, but the problem with the products is they're so expensive. So
and that's why I asked, because
I can give me 100 bags and boards for not of My Light, but just regular poly stuff. And I use Silver Age. I use a little bit bigger bag and board.
Same here.
Okay. Because I want to make sure that I have an edging around my board that So everyone does their stuff different. So so I can get 100 of those for only like $14, $13. I pay $38, almost just under $40 for 50.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Well, if you talk to James, he gets 1,000 for $400.
I remember that stream. That's like crazy, dude. And I get it. You want your stuff to pop, but like I'll do that for like Silver Age, like my Tales of Astonished collection, like my Avengers 100, and down. Like boom, I'll do that. But like for a modern day book, like nah, not even for like maybe for like first Adam Brashear, like
Well, for me, what kind of dictates it is either all right, how sentimentally attached am I to the book?
Yeah.
Then I want to preserve it. Because some of them were which that I had signed with Kai. You know what I mean? So I want to protect that book. That was also why I actually went out and slabbed some of my books as fast as I did, is I want to preserve those books, not because I'm going to flip them. I got those. I've never sold a book in my life. It's because I want to preserve that moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So one, depending on how attached I am to it, and then two, I use tinfoil.
Somebody said I was looking
cost factor is another thing, and then three, my final one is if it's a signed book. Now, in the case of me, because where I live, I know a lot of people that have signed a lot of my books, definitely from the past and up to the present.
But you have a lot of people coming down there through your area signing books.
I mean, I live in a very populated state, and one of the most densely populated cities of that state.
Totally.
So we get a high flow of bodies that come through here, and
let me know when Scotty Young comes through.
I just saw him we just had him here, and saw him
crazy.
LA Comic-Con, and he told me, see, I'm privileged to not only get to meet some of these people, but I am privileged to the fact that they have confided in me. Oh, look at that.
Love it. Love it.
To start with Scotty. Oh, there it is.
Like really close. They're all severed middle fingers.
Oh my goodness, that is awesome.
Yeah, apparently Ed loves this shit right there.
And I'm huge on symmetry, and that's like symmetrical as
like
shit.
I mean, it's just gross. Like there's this one where they're showing like bloody shit and everything, and it's like, Vladimir, it's like, are you all right? I tried to get here sooner, but the party went later than. I want to fuck you.
Oh my gosh.
This one right there. It's great.
That is such an army of darkness feel to it, and that drawing and stuff.
There's sex in it. There's like satanic sacrifice and shit. This is like and I think there's
Get
like,
a little bit of everything.
there's unconsensual prison sex in this one too, so it's like ridiculous.
So it's not going to be in your local library?
Oh, I don't know if it's going to be ever in the local library with any of the kids.
Not skipping down that land of Oz.
But I got this book. It was recommended to me. I think Ed Pisker is drawn in it, or I think Jason Karn's FU Press.
Okay.
FU Press, and I think Ed Pisker actually he did like I think the Ages of Hip Hop or something.
Oh wow! Yeah. I remember those books. Yeah.
At first, I thought it was his drawing style, but I think what it was is that he recommended this one.
Oh, okay.
I think so. Like one of my fans said, "You should read this. It's fucked up." So of course, sure.
It's like sure.
Yeah, sure. Let me do this. And then I got the book, and I'm just like, I think anything that makes me kind of laugh, sort of like an immature little fuck, I like.
Yeah,
so
I like cringy shit. So like I said, you're not alone.
I mean, I like Marvel and all them, and I like mainstream stuff, but it's like sometimes this shit just makes me laugh because it's so bad, you know.
So, did you read Ultimatum? I haven't read that. All that
what's that?
With all the fucked up shit that happened to the Marvel characters, I think like it's like really messed up stories. Like if Hulk really got shot with radioactive, he would just be like this massive blob of a radioactive monster. I think Magneto couldn't control his magnetic powers and just it's just really messed up reality of Marvel characters with it. It was recommended to me, so
it was back. My bad. I had to let the dog out.
Oh, it's all good.
So that was
I didn't want to interrupt you guys while you were talking.
I wish I didn't have it in my indie box, but there's a book that I found a while back. It's issue number 3. I think it's called Land. It's like land sharks versus sea bears, and it's the most.
Yes, I've seen that.
It's the most. It's messed up. You got people using babies as weapons. There's sharks on land, swimming through the air, and it's way better than Sharknado. Way better than Sharknado.
I was debating on picking one of those things up,
dude.
Man.
I need to find issue number 1 and 2 because I have issue 3, and it was definitely worth the read. So good. I think you don't like too. I love horror.
Hey, peace out, Chad.
Oh, peace out.
Yeah.
Oh, two brothers.
Brothers.
Oh yeah, I moved my stream around, so I'm my computer setup used to be over here. But
yeah, we both.
I wasn't getting any Wi-Fi signal, so now I have perfect signal.
I noticed since I switched mine because it's right by the wall. Now I've noticed.
Yeah, I remember you were talking about that the other night.
Yeah. So I guess we both had to do a little change up, but you're still
change it up on them. Yeah, for sure.
I gotta tweak mine because I kind of want to have. I wish I had more posters showing. Unless I'm gonna take down this Last Jedi poster and put up Revenge of the Sith. That's all I got
like
now.
the fact that we can see your pops now. So before,
I do too.
Yeah.
I just need better lighting.
A little too high. I want to show off some books too. I put a couple books up behind, on top of the pops.
Oh yeah.
I just want to have a little bit of everything, So I look when I see mine's awesome books behind them. I'm like,
yeah,
that.
and that's the thing. I was saying, I wish I had better lighting because the light sucks. On this side, it's all right. This side, it's nah, you can't even see. You can't even appreciate the books. But
yeah,
so progress. I'm just lighting out to hear me.
Lighting essentially is simple. You know what I mean? So what you basically you want to hit yourself, pretty much straight on, just a little bit. And you don't have to hit yourself hard.
Yeah.
And then if you can do any type of backlight, meaning you can I don't know if you noticed, but there's white here.
Yeah.
I just do a bounce, and then side lighting.
That's what I was doing in the other setup.
Any side lighting whatsoever is fine. It doesn't have to be bright. The idea is you just kind of want to warm yourself all the way around, but make sure that the majority of your light's from the front.
Yeah. There you go. Oh, let there be light.
Yeah, I didn't
know,
even
yeah,
know that.
actually,
Look at them.
I
You
do
see them like
have.
creepy ass yellow eyes just it's just staring into your soul right now, mine.
Is it blank?
That's
Is
a
it
Pennywise.
Yeah,
I
I
can
had to
see
get
you.
these highlights because, yeah, my reason three. Forgot to say reason three. Reason three is I have probably 4 of my 13 short boxes.
Mhm.
4 of those are all signed books.
Oh.
So I got to get those things with good solid fullbacks with some
Mhm.
good
That makes
highlights.
sense.
You
You
know,
don't
and
you
it's
don't
been
like
a
top
while.
loaders?
And then I have some in top loaders. So like my ASM 300, 299,
I want that
238,
book. Yeah.
all those type of things. All
Yeah.
those things are in those top loaders.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I have my first appearance of Miles and my first Gambit in top loaders.
Actually,
Am I?
those I have slabbed.
That's the
And,
next goal. I collect to read, so I want to like touch my
and
books.
what I've done is I've been slabbing books that I either have multiples of or I buy a facsimile of, and then I can buy or
Okay.
read a facsimile,
Yeah.
and I don't feel bad about totally encapsulating a book that I love. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, now I can protect the book that I love and read the facsimile.
Yeah. Two Brothers was asking favorite signed comic. You want to go? Favorite
No,
signed
actually,
comic.
let's go, ladies first.
Oh, for favorite side comic?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
there's a couple I have that are pretty cool. I'd say like the largest collection of signed comics that I have that are kind of my favorite. So this might not be recognizable and this may look fucked up, but this was the original HP McElwee like vintage shit. Like they did this on a copy. This is Lawrence and HP McElwee Real Deal. You know how I showed you the hardcover Real Deal before?
Yeah.
Lawrence signed all of this. This was like the old original one. They had Rappin' Sammy, and he has this really beautiful song called "This Is How You Kill a Bitch." And then the next one, and then like Lawrence signed some of the shit because some of the shit is like worth like. I just found this like he gets in random like French or European like zines, so he signs that shit too. So I don't know. I'd say the mainstream favorite one that I have, and that's the only one that I know that I have so far, is Kingdom Come, because at LA.
Oh yes.
Yeah, like I guess Wellman
Alex
actually
Ross.
hooked
Yeah.
up with like Mark Waid, and I was sitting right before. You know how the artists like were back to back. So I was back to back with Mark Waid. So I like was third in line. I said, "Fuck it."
No
So I just went
way.
ahead and I had it signed. And then Mark Waid then heard about my pancreatic tumor. He's like, his Wellman told.
I fucked up. Mark had to take off on a flight.
Yeah.
So when I got the witness to be there for Mark, I'm like, we're
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
No.
and Mike knows him. Chrissy, you know him. We all know he'll be back soon.
Yeah.
And he's writing one of my favorite books right now. Mark is writing. Oh my God, my brain just went away.
Doctor.
Don't worry, I
That's
get brain
the thing.
farts all the time.
Well, we were talking about earlier, Dylan, that you were debating
Doctor
on getting.
Strange.
Yeah, exactly.
about-
Doctor Strange.
You know,
He's
from
doing the
Academy
new
is
thing.
strange.
And I'm digging it.
Now that you saying how much you like it, I'm kind of bummed. I should have picked it up.
You talking
You still
about the
can.
surgery one?
If it comes out, you can
The
still get issue
Surgeon
1
Supreme,
too.
yeah.
Yeah, I was on the fence for that because, like I was saying earlier, like I got too many books coming in, and I'm trying to like
Exactly.
cut that. And then I saw like Scotty Young is doing some stuff with Doctor Strange now too, and I'm like, oh man.
Let me go get
come
my
on.
signed book.
I got a couple of signed books.
Dude, I
but
want
I
to
wasn't
get
there.
that.
I just bought 'em.
And also on the new generation, you know how there's webcomics, right?
Yeah.
So one of the most popular number one web comic on there in Webtoon, I got a print signed, and it's called Lore Olympus. So I had the artist actually sign prints of it, and they were giving them out for free. So waiting in line, and it was really cool because Paula actually like hooked me up with a shirt. I'm a Hades girl or something. So that was really fucking awesome. So I was pretty
What was
happy.
the name of the comic?
Lore Olympus, like
Lore-
Lore Lore.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really, and it got picked up by Jim Henson's company
Oh,
to do
sweet.
an animated series.
Where?
Well,
I love Jim Henson.
yeah, they're doing it. I don't
make
know
sure
how
you
they're
get
going
the
to
new
do it.
Jim
But
Henson storyteller book coming out in about a month. It's going to be
Yeah.
a 3-issue series. I'm buying A and B's of all 3, man.
I was on the fence about that. I didn't know how how
Man,
good
the
that would
story
be.
sounds fucking creepy as hell, and it
They
sounds
do.
brilliant.
I might have to
So-
add it. I'll probably actually add it to the list. I just sometimes I hate like solicits. Sometimes they don't like really tell you how good a book might be, or sometimes they make it seem crappy in the solicits.
oh shit,
This is my favorite signed book.
Excalibur.
493.
No, this is Extreme Turbo 93, signed by. I think I got 12 different signatures on here. So when Extreme Studios first came into be, your Liefeld, Danny Mickey, Frega, and not only did I get one, but I actually got 3 of them.
Oh,
And at the time, they were going for over
Wow.
$1,000 back in '93.
No way.
Yeah,
What
but
they
Crazy.
they like all the shit back in the '90s. It took a
Yeah.
tank.
Of course, because it was like it was popular.
But like I said, at the time, I was buddies with Danny Mickey, and I'm pretty certain that's his green signature right there. But
Okay.
he introduced me to all these guys, so I got to meet, Jim Palmiotti and all these guys. I have so many books signed by Joe Quesada and all kinds of shit. Yeah, but there was all the '90s books. So another like my favorite series signed. I actually have 2 of them. One is a series of Silver Surfer, and I can't remember who the fuck signed it. Damn. And the other one is I have Joe Quesada that did the whole run signed for me on all the Batman Azrael books. I
Oh,
have
sweet.
all of them signed by him, and yeah. Like I said, I have so many signed books that's why. Again, like there's only nope, they're not true. These are all my lights. I have a bunch of books that are not my lights. I have the other tour books.
Couple.
The other tour books I have are they have as many signatures, but they were the gray books, and I got 2 of those. So, but they're not my lights. So that's why I was saying I got to get a lot of my signature books my lights.
Yeah, so you can protect them. Yeah, I pulled a couple off of my little shrine over there. But I bought these. They're signed, but I bought these. Like this one is let me see, Scotty Young book, signed by yours truly, Scotty Young.
Nice.
Yeah. So lay you out there, and
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome. You see the
Yeah.
Scotty Young variants coming out this week, Mind?
No, I didn't. Which ones?
Nebula
Venom.
Ooh.
and Venom. But
Okay,
I know it's Nebula too. The Venom is the one I'm going for.
I am. Well, what Venom is that? What issue is that? Because I just
23.
read 21. Okay, good.
Everyone's
Perfect.
been telling me about it because they know I'm a huge Donny Cates fan.
Yeah.
I'd say Donny Cates and Ryan Stegman are probably my 2 favorite, like my favorite writer and favorite artist, and they're going to be on the cover.
Oh, sweet.
Scotty Young's doing a cover of them, so it's like first cover appearance.
Yeah. Speaking of Scotty Young, I want a Scotty Young cover of this book.
Yeah.
Issue number 1.
I
But
know
don't-
you're like the major fan, so I figured out.
Yeah, no, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm gonna have to pick that up on Wednesday, definitely, if my LCS
Have you
has
caught
it.
up? Have you caught up to Venom or to
Yeah,
Rock?
I just read
Rock
issue number
Sanders?
21. I'm about to read issue 22 tonight. Because I was telling Kevin, like, dude, like, I got a stack right here of books I gotta catch up on. I always bring my books to my job so I can show my students what I picked up and what they may be interested in reading, and so and I also use it as an opportunity to maybe read a book here and there, especially when they're all reading. So they
Send you that issue 1.
he just sent me he's gonna send it out soon, so I haven't got it yet, but I sent him my information today actually.
Nice.
Nice.
I was about to be like, yo, I should have told him to send it to me.
I just want to read it. Like, I read it, but
read it so bad.
But it's the issue 2 that I need. I need the whole run, but I'm thinking about just buying like the trade. But that so I can read up until Maximum Carnage. But I still need to finish that.
Yeah.
Absolute Carnage.
Really?
Yeah,
You haven't
Absolute
done
Carnage.
Absolute Carnage all the way through?
I have issue 1, which was pretty good, and I have like the Immortal Hulk tie-in, but it was just a lot to get. Like I was still overwhelmed from the War of the Realms, because I got all the War of the Realms like tie-ins. 'Cause I'm a huge, like I said, I'm a huge Jason Aaron fan. We've been waiting for that War of the Realms battle for like a long time. They put it off for like years, until they brought it up, and the tie-ins were pretty good.
Well, I end up getting all that
Except for the X-Men tie-ins.
all the Absolute Carnage, all its tie-ins, and
Sweet.
I still, as you can see, I buy things stupidly. I buy them in threes at times. So
But
I
it's
end up
investments for you too, also.
yeah.
It's like sure, they're mine.
So I buy like an A cover, I buy all the collection covers, and then I buy a cover that I like.
Yeah.
So it tends to be 3 covers, and a lot of times the covers that I like are variants, so it tends to bump it up even more.
And I usually don't try to. I try to just go with like the A cover, but like let me if I can find it real quick. Like I usually like this was a variant that a B cover. Like I'm oh man, my lighting like sucks. That whole Batman who laughs. I think it's that. Yeah, it's that Hell Risen. Yeah, like this. I just read this. So good. I'm trying to look for that cover. I know Dylan will like it. Man, I got too many books.
Remember that guy that drew those books? Like I forgot his name, but he did Lobo for a while in the '90s. But he did this. Like I loved his fucking Judge Dredd fucking series, especially when it crossed over with Batman.
Oh yes. I just love Judge Dredd in general.
Yeah, Judge Dredd is pretty good.
Judge Dredd is awesome.
Hey, John.
I love that Dredd movie that came out it's been a while, maybe like.
Oh yeah, you're talking about the modern one, not the one from the 90s.
I love
yeah.
both though. I watched that Sylvester Stallone one when I was a kid.
Yeah,
I still need to watch it.
Kinda, but
For time, it's okay. But I mean it.
It wasn't the best, but it was just a fun movie to watch when when it first came out. But I thought the modern one was badass. They should have got a sequel for that, man. I bet you it didn't do too well.
With Chris Hurd.
Yeah, it was like
that was pretty good.
I believe.
Oh, I read this, Dylan, too. Like your Donny Cates store.
Yeah,
dude, this was really good. This was really good.
This week, issue 3 this week.
There we go. That's what I'm looking. There you go, Kevin. That's what I'm looking forward to. Oh, here it is, Dylan. I think I showed this a while back.
I've only got issue 1, and I've only got to read issue. Oh yeah, I love that cover.
Had to get it, and I don't get variants often, but I had to get this one, dude.
Crane. Yeah, Crane, man.
Yeah,
so awesome.
I wanted that. Can you believe my shop didn't order any of those? Like, how the hell did I not order Crane, man? I would have bought both of them. Because I would have bought both.
JB said it best. He's like, hey, look, it's not that hard. You can name off a few artists, and you can say, hey, do you have any Crane books that are just laying around?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you have any Shannon Mayer books that are just laying around? No. Well, why do you think that is? So if you know something's selling, that's what you're ordering.
Yeah.
Not the other way around.
Yeah. It's more like, no, I don't got them because I didn't order any.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah. If two brothers are still in here, I know Dustin would appreciate this. Power Rangers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Bro, I'll appreciate that shit for.
Oh yeah, Dylan. Yeah, you're reading this too. Yeah, I wasn't able to get the first print. Yeah, same here. It's like, dude, it's like the best of both worlds right here.
That was like my 2 TMNT Power Rangers.
So here, I used to run home to watch Power Rangers after school, dude.
Oh yeah, I'd be
What's
watching
up, John?
the rerun before school. They'd have a rerun episode.
Much sold on this panel for one show. Oh damn, John's Comics with Kids.
Yeah.
John, my soul brother.
Hey, John. So John's going to be, Chris, I don't know if you heard us do our announcement, but we actually put together, and you people in the chat, we actually put together our show. John is going to be with us, and our show is going to be Thespian Theater.
Oh, sweet.
Thursday. I am so fucked up, Kite.
You guys are going to be reading books, right?
There you go. And what we're gonna do is, we're gonna do Canto, and our read will be the first 2 issues, and
That's
John
awesome.
will be the voice of the elder of that story. So there's basically 5 major roles and 5 parts, and we're gonna do our best to voice act that, and then follow along in the book, and I will be pointing out so everyone gets to enjoy the art, get to enjoy the journey, and the idea is to tease the community out there enough that they want to go out and buy this book. And we're going to do this with a lot of, I don't know if people know, but I'm sure Christy does. But like David Boer, he's a local guy around here. He started just like all the local people did around here. And fortunately for him, his book blew up. And I want to keep that going along with everything else as far as, other books and other people that are trying to do the same thing. So we not only enjoy the storyline, but we purposely chose this for a reason. And then one of the reasons why is, yes, it is a story we love, and it's an indie story. So we're going to be doing more. And said it was fitting that was the author. I didn't even put 2 and 2 together.
Have you been listening to John read Harry Potter? That's
Harry
been
Potter.
Awesome. Yes. It's like John's put me to sleep. I love his voices too. Like they're awesome.
Yeah, I mean,
Lego show.
you know what?
My
We should have
God.
this. That would be funny as fuck.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
By the way, NSF for work.
Really what I would love to do, I don't know if the rest of the community is reading it like I was, but I'd love to be able to do David Peppo's Going to the Chapel.
Oh shit!
The way that book,
I've never read that
the
one.
way that book plays out, and the way it's done, oh my God.
Excuse me. Whew.
It would be fun as hell.
Oh
But
yeah.
yeah, doesn't the Canto trade drop this March, or is it this month? Because I'm trying to.
Correct.
Okay.
It dropped in March. I believe it's the 25th or somewhere thereabouts. I actually did speak to David about that. It's
Sweet.
another reason why we're doing this. I want to promote David's trade and along doing this. Plus, I'm going to be inviting him and Drew to be watching. He might be audience
sweet.
member.
Sweet.
Yeah,
I'm trying
He
to get
already.
the original.
I wanted to wait until I got the trade just because I just want to have a book.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
but I actually got Spencer and Locke. I haven't read number 2, the number 2 trade. But
Mhm.
is anybody familiar with Spencer and Locke?
I've
That's
heard of
David Peppo's other.
Yeah. It's another thing, sorry. I didn't mean to hijack. I was just saying oh, there's another one.
No, yeah.
It's basically Spencer and Locke. And what if Calvin grew up in a dysfunctional fucking family and he's an adult now?
Yeah.
No way. You talking about Calvin and Hobbes? Like
Yeah, it's not actually
That's-
Calvin and Hobbes.
that's like one of my favorite. Oh my.
But it's figurative.
Oh my
It's
goodness! Like another classic right there. I grew up reading
David
that.
Peppo, he's brilliant in his writing. He's very, very. I mean, by the time you're done with the books, that's them. You're always just like, my
Wow.
God, why is this guy not more busier?
Yeah,
Yeah,
when you look at it,
I love the color
it's
scheme.
like if Calvin and Hobbes, if Calvin grew up but he was dysfunctional, because of a fucked up family. And then this is number 2. I haven't gotten a chance to read number 2.
Oh
but
wow!
This is a good series. I've read this one, so it's
Spencer
good.
and Locke. I got a whole list of books to be looking at here.
But I wanted to hit Going to the Chapel after the trade got printed, though. That's the thing.
And as far as Canto, if you want to do the Canto thing, if you and anybody out there in the community, if you want, what you can end up doing is you can go to your local LCS. You can end up ordering the Canto book. Show that you ordered the Canto book by showing your receipt. Even if you're at your LCS, take a picture or whatever. Send that into Canto on Instagram. You'll be entered in the contest to win 20 signed copies. Every copy from Mr. David Boer.
That's
And it's-
awesome.
Issues 1 through 6 and their variants signed by Drew Zucker, I think, also. So I believe
that's awesome.
double signed. So if you're looking to pick up the trade, my recommendation is go ahead and do a pre-order to enter that contest for free.
Might do that. Yeah, John's been putting me on the trade, so I'm thinking about just picking it up. I'm trying to like be more of a conscious collector, and if trades are affordable, I'm just gonna do that. Although I do want the original single issues of this series. I've been hunting them, but they're popular and expensive. Like $40 for issue, like $40 or $50 for issue number one. Depending on the the grade, I suppose. So. But like I said, I collect to read, so I'm just trying to read it. That's why I'm actually getting a trade.
When it comes to trades, I love trades when I want something that I'm not saying I'm buying it in conjunction with the art that the artist partially selling me to. So if it's almost exclusively story, meaning story is really what's hooking me, I don't mind just wait on a trade, and I'll just sit there and I'll watch someone's reviews and go, you know what? Yeah, I'll just pick that on a trade.
Yeah, this is the first big humonga dunga trade I ever bought because I love Hickman, and I know I'm not going to be able to get a lot of these books like ASAP, and
right.
So I bought this. It was $50, but dude, light bulb. I love the battle between Black Bolt and Thanos. So, and the whole incursion thing was awesome. So this is I don't have a lot of trades, but when it's this I'll probably be buying Hickman's Fantastic Four because that's a lot of books, and I can't afford that right now. And
I get it.
So
that's why I don't even do team books at all. Team books get very expensive. My brother.
I'm a sucker for the team books.
I know, me too.
New team. Sucker for a team book. So it's I already know. I already know, dude.
Did you like that one though?
I still need to read it. It's on my list to read tonight.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
I heard mixed things. I heard it was pretty cool from some people, but I haven't been reading any of that Wasteland stuff. So I'm like,
I have issue 1, and it was good. It was good. I like the whole Old Man Logan series. I'm trying to finish Old Man Quill right now, and I started reading Old Man Hawkeye. So I have up to issue number 2 of that. So slowly trying to build up that collection. But the whole Old Man series is really good. Like Old Man Logan. I'm reading the Wolverine ones. I have up to 66, 67. I need 68 on up. So, but it's really good to read. So.
Oh yeah, I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it.
Yeah, you guys are pulling out that Thor and talking about number 3 coming out, and because me and Rod, we actually share the same online comic buying service, which is discount comic book service. The cool thing about them is, yes, they're cheap, and I can secure certain variants that way. And then, I already have, I think it's 9 titles, and I'm going to end up picking up at my LCS in conjunction with.
Yeah.
What I'm getting at is, I'm waiting on my number 2 plus my number, the wait on the number 3 of Thor.
Yeah.
So I'm, when you say, I'm behind, it's I'm behind also. But because of, I don't even have my books here, so I don't know what's worse, having them in front of you, knowing that you have to read through them.
Yeah, and JP does that too.
They're chomping on the bit, going, "Where's my damn book?"
Yeah, and see, I'm I got 2 LCS in my area, so it's I can just easily go there. But it's it's different for other people, especially people that are 45 minutes away from an LCS, So depending on where you're living, so. It's tough, and if it works financially, go ahead and order online. It's just, I'm sure as collectors we have plenty of stuff that we can read, But if you're trying to put content out there and talk about the stuff that's everybody's reading, then it makes it a little more difficult,
I agree, and that's another reason why I told Kai, between the fact that it's killing us financially and the fact that I want to do something different, and I want to give back to the community more than I'm just giving information about what I'm doing. I was like, I want to do something different. So that's where it came, this Thespian Theater thing. That's what came about the Artist Alley thing. That's what came to, I want to start doing more where the content that's put out there is not only is different, but it will serve more of a purpose to the community. Because now you can actually see, because the idea is I want to kind of get things that were either halfway through or finished.
Mhm.
That way it allows people to go, well, do I now want to get the trade of this, or should I now search and get all these things? Or, you know what I mean? As opposed to, because I never either had the money to do it, or maybe it just didn't work out for me. Or it flew under the radar, some of these things do.
And you also encourage people that want to like participate in reading of the content, you know, to step outside their comfort zone and actually like participate, you know. So I think that's pretty cool as well.
And this theater thing, my brother, he's not normally in this community. He does a role-playing thing. But what I'm doing is I'm getting his role-playing community and his actors in our community. And they're all nerds and geeks too. You know, they're the ones that got me back into doing this. You know, they collect comics and stuff. They just are a little usually more involved with the role-playing games. Yeah. So what I want to do is I want to get
it's all nerd culture. It's all nerd culture.
Half and they're half, and we'll on these Thursdays. That's when we get to come together.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool too. Any way to like bridge, you know, the gap between us, like the comic book community, and some of these other communities, I think is awesome. Like I know Downright Nerdy Podcast, he's trying to bring a lot of the podcast people to the YouTube, community as well, and vice versa. So I think it's such a really awesome community that's so heart-filled, and a lot of people just care, are and are good humans, so that's one of the reasons that keeps me coming back, because it's big. Like I tell everybody, it's bigger than comics, it's bigger than comics. Comics is just what was the conversation starter for all of us, so we connect through other forms as well, so at least that's my opinion anyway.
I agree.
Yeah.
I can't agree anymore. I mean, you're definitely preaching to the choir here.
Let me get off my soapbox.
I'm right there with you. I mean, I can't say it any better. Yeah. And that's another reason why I enjoy this community too. They're, supportive and the shit that we do for one another. It blows my mind.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Actually, this is not me. This is not me tooting my own horn. This is me extending on what you're saying. Yeah. So I end up doing errands for my dad. Has been passed away for a few months now, so I end up running errands for well, thank you, but his girlfriend.
Okay.
And one of which is to run with her or run for her to go get cigarettes. And last time I went there, I asked the guy, I said, hey man, why don't you have a tip jar out here? And he goes, my owner just left. You could. I go, no, that's all right. But tell him that I asked for a tip jar to be here. So I just went there today after work. I went pretty much straight there, and I'm like, hey man, where's that tip jar? And he's like, oh man, I go, hey, do you guys sell any mugs here? And he's like, well, no one's ever asked. He wasn't putting two and two together.
Yeah.
I ended up buying a mug for $3 and left the $2 and change in that mug and walked away. I said, what better way to give back and make a point to the boss and everything than to have him tell his boss, a customer came in here, bought a mug and left $2 in there. So I guess if someone comes in here and doesn't have money for a cigarette or a lighter or whatever, we can just pull the fuck out. Yeah. And I told him, that's what keeps everything spinning. I don't have $2 to give you, or let's say $3 to give you, but I have $2. And that's what I'm going to do. And that's what this community does.
And I agree. And I teach my students the same thing. Like, because I teach them community amongst our classroom. And I tell them, like, I'm not just teaching you this so you can, like, let's sit down and learn. I teach you this so you guys can actually be able to go from this community that we built in our classroom and be able to work in the community that's outside. Because it's already the people that have, like, a mindset of what type of people you are. Because I work in East Oakland, and so there's already labels put on these children at birth. You know what I mean? So It's like I try to teach them how to be bigger than those labels that are put on us. So it's like I said, it's deeper than just this community, because it's a community on top of like a whole bigger community, the planet, Earth, Mother Earth. And it's like people, oh, you sound like a hippie. Like my mom was a hippie, you know, but it's not about being a hippie. Yeah,
Right.
my mom was 62. Oh man, that does just give me a lot of flashbacks because she used to have this picture of her in little pigtails. But yeah, like it's like I said, it's bigger than just this community. It's just spreading, you know, kindness into the world, you know, and just leading by
Hey,
example.
well, this joy gets to be infectious. You know what I mean? It
I
goes
agree.
beyond little conversation that we have, and people don't realize that even the conversation that we're having right now is affecting people that we may never ever meet.
Totally agree.
Even they might not ever see the stream or anything, but you know how that whole 6 degree thing.
That energy is being sent. I know. You went. I'm already knowing, brother. Yeah. So. My name isn't just mind shift for a reason. I like to shift people's mindset. So and get them thinking in a different exactly.
Y'all didn't know he just gave away his power. It's
Oh no. They know.
I'm shifting all these kids' minds and my they all coming out smart as hell. What you doing, John?
I actually thought John was going to jump on there for a moment.
John, yeah, I was surprised he didn't. He probably coming back and forth because I've seen him in the chat for a second. Then he'll.
Are there any other live streams going on?
Carolina, Chris, Carolina.
Oh yeah.
I think he looked at his phone and went, "Oh shit! I just started cooking."
Bueller's on right now.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Bueller.
Travis T. Bueller comics.
Bueller's comics.
Bueller's the man. Did you see his morning show?
I did.
He says 2-year anniversary late night comics and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He did his morning show and he was killing it, and he actually started crying, man. That
I missed that part.
He's sensitive as I am, so when he started reading his shit, I was like, "Fuck, I'm driving to work and I'm not going to mute it. I want to hear it, but fuck, I'm crying, man."
It's like Matt 12 Days of Christmas was like, oh, no, the goodness. Well, like Bueller says, like comics literally saved his life. You know what I mean? And it's so, you know, it's like that song, like hip hop saved my life, like comic books saved my life. You know, because I used to get beat up for being like it wasn't cool in my neighborhood to read comics. Like now it's like popular amongst mainstream like kids to
No, I meant Chris. I said Travis because he's on the Travis team.
Oh, he's on the other one. He's on the other channel. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Well, and that was something he was talking about doing this morning, and I guess he decided to just start doing it now, or he just put it up now because he was talking about doing it.
Yeah. Also,
he has like
selling lot, metaphorical selling books at midnight. It's kind of late to sell books.
Wow.
But midnight on a Monday, kind of weird hour to sell books, but hey, he's got 14 people in there, so that's pretty good.
Actually, he's known for doing that shit. I mean,
is he on the East Coast or?
No, he's over here.
Oh yeah. Is he? Oh, okay. I thought he was.
Yeah, he's in Washington.
Oh yeah, he's on our side. Yeah.
You know, so but he likes to drop shit really early. I mean, the guy. I don't know when he sleeps, and I don't know. I mean, he's got erratic sleep patterns and everything, but
Meta?
Bueller, because he'll drop his.
Yeah, no, I thought you meant.
He'll drop his Monday morning show, which I call BB. It's Bueller and the other guy. I can't remember the other guy's name. I feel so bad.
Oh yeah, he's a pretty cool dude too.
Yeah, you just made me forget it because I know it too.
I'm having a brain fart too. Don't feel bad.
Yeah, but he drops it like 5 a.m. and then when he does the Sam show, you know, and what is that, Sunday morning or Saturday morning or something like that? Same thing. It's like somewhere between 3 to 5 a.m.
But they're up, like they're just like night owls. You know what I mean? I get it. Yeah, and I get it because I used to be the same way. It's like now I can't because it's like I have to get up early in the morning time, you know, be ready for work. So I can't. back in the day, I used to play Final Fantasy and like, oh yeah, oh it's 4 o'clock. That's all good. That's cool in 2 hours. It's all good. But yeah, it's harder.
Very erratic. I don't have a set schedule because I work in entertainment.
Yeah.
So that's what makes it difficult for me to actually set anything on a regular schedule on YouTube. As you know, I'll go in one day. A normal day for me when I work a concert is I walk in at 8 a.m. and I know I ain't getting out of there no earlier than 1 a.m. and it's usually 2. That's a normal day working a rock and roll gig. So and if I get, in March I have two big gigs coming up, which is the electronic sports league. That happens in 2 weeks. Oh no, the sports league, the video game stuff.
Oh, I thought you meant like electronic music.
Yeah, well, no, we do that too. But and then 2 weeks right after that is I have iHeart. I have iHeart Radio.
Oh my, you lucky son of a gun! That's awesome.
It's at the Shrine Auditorium.
Yeah, sweet.
I'm the head audio there, so I'll be busy for that time.
Wow, that's awesome.
But I don't have a set time, so I
know what you mean, like, and that's what I'm trying to do right now. Like, I feel like I'm always in the chats, and I'm always like I jump on whenever I can, but I want to have like a set day where this is where I'm gonna do a show. This is when I'm gonna have an edited video, and it's hard, I'm still working on the same bunch of edited videos that I've been working on because I can only film here and there. I don't have like a good camera. I have my phone, But like John says, just your camera's your best friend. Just use your camera, Yeah. So I'm trying.
I guess Bill lives in Oregon.
Oh, he is. Oh yeah, he is. He is out there. Makes sense why he likes good coffee.
Oh yeah, I didn't even put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah. Boom! Mind blown.
Well,
I never claimed to be intelligent.
I'm kind of bougie. I got like a fucking Keurig there, so there you go. But then like you go to NorCal and they're uber bougie where they have the Nespresso shit all going on.
Wait, hold on, let me set it up.
I mean, Nespresso is good, but like the fucking pods are like expensive as shit. Like,
it's expensive equipment just in general.
Well, yeah, Nespresso is just like.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong. It's worth it. My sister and her husband have it, and they got my mom and dad one. So I was up there drinking Nespresso all the time. I'm like, I can't help that I fucking got this like from a fucking mix or some shit. But they actually have some really nice coffee. It's like smooth as hell. Like I didn't even need to put sugar in it.
Doesn't burn going down. Take a shot. That's cool. No, I just drink coffee. I got a regular coffee maker. Just put the ground coffee in. Get your filter, and there you go.
My wife's from Wisconsin, so I went back there in '94 to visit, and there I ended up running into a small coffee company called Neighbors Coffee, and I've been buying their coffee. Neighbors Coffee, and I've been buying their coffee ever since.
You get it shipped to you, or?
Yeah.
Sweet.
It's not cheap either. It's killer. They got everything from land raised coffee to.
I'm looking for some like organic coffee too. So
they got all that stuff. Yeah. But I end up buying the flavored stuff. So I don't drink what I call coffee as much as I drink warm to hot candy, liquid candy. So it's one of my favorites is caramel kiss. Banana nut split.
Okay.
And then you put in like a little bit of vanilla in there. Oh yeah, you're jacked up. You're just like, okay.
Yeah. Let's go.
and it tastes great. You're not just pounding thick coffee. You're like, oh, this is good.
Yeah, and that's what I want. And something that's gonna not destroy my stomach. You're just like give me lots of sweet creamer. Yeah, just throw it down my throat.
Yeah, no, it has the right amount of acidicness. Well, depending on what you like. I've had some of the land raised coffee that they sell, some of the Arabic stuff, and it's like, oh my god, this is thick, man. Oh shit.
It was got a bitter because my homie is starting to get me into like drinking black coffee, like, and so it's like.
depends on what you like and where you like it. And then if you're really into it, my recommendation is go ahead and get yourself a press. Go ahead and get it as a whole bean. Go ahead and get yourself a little grinder. And that way you can keep yourself fresh longer because you can seal it up as a whole bean and then open it when you're ready.
Okay, that makes sense.
I got this Italian coffee over at the Pantheon, and it's so funny because I got Wellman some, and I got Eddie D'Angelini some, and Eddie D'Angelini was like, he's Italian, right? And I brought it, and I said, so are you going to share it with your family? He says, my family doesn't drink coffee. So he just like, but no, his wife didn't like have it.
Oh,
but he was just like, he drank it, and I said, so what'd you think? He said, it's fucking amazing. he didn't have anything else to say. So it was smooth.
Wow.
It was like he found God or some shit.
It was good.
Yeah. I know. Well, like I said, I've been buying that same coffee ever since '94. So I mean,
oh wow, so dedicated.
Yeah, well, it's that good.
Yeah.
And the coffee is that good. So
Sweet.
it's like
Well, see,
Can't
that
complain.
you're not even looking at the price because it's like quality. You're not worried about how much.
I do only for the sake that I know that if I meet a certain minimum, I get free shipping.
Oh,
So
there you
I
go.
only look at the price up until I met my minimum, and then that's it. Ship me my
Okay.
coffee. I'm done. I don't want to see what I'm paying.
Get that receipt out of my face.
But you get spoiled real quick. I have to admit.
Man.
When you're drinking, stuff that you purchase, and you start getting used to that, you start drinking other stuff, and you get spoiled.
Yeah.
So yeah, Dylan, really quick, my grabs that I'm getting from my LCS. I guess Carolina Krista sent me a video. My LCS, I'm grabbing. I wasn't interested in that Alienated until I started reading some more of the backstory, and I ended up learning that little alien thing that they're developing or they're nurturing to, get bigger and all that. It turns out to be something that they turn on. It sounds like to me some of the city folk.
You're talking about the AVP series?
No. I mean, back in the '88, I did.
Okay. Yeah. Because
But
there's an AVP series out now. It's like
I
a mini
saw that.
series in Dark Horse. I didn't get it though. Did you
I
get
saw
that?
some of those covers. They look
Predator?
pretty cool.
Yeah, Chaos and Comics was reviewing it. I kind of wish I would have got it. He said it's nothing amazing, but those are just always fun.
Oh yeah.
Fans of those two. I wonder if anyone's read that Predator Hunters 3 because I wanted to pick it up, but it kind of seemed like you had to because it's like the third story arc. I thought maybe you had to kind of have been reading the other story arcs to know what the hell's going on. Otherwise, I would have picked it up.
Oh, okay. No, I don't think I've ever read it.
Yeah, I'd probably just a trade read,
And then that Army of Darkness thing. Yeah, that's that Amazing Spider-Man homage, married with Mary Jane thing.
Yeah, I could have ordered it last week too. I bet you.
And that's why people are looking to pick it up. That's the only reason why.
Yeah, it's that and the homage one that I think are gonna be selling out. Then I'll have to try and see if I could order it.
And then,
by the time
cover,
I saw that.
Oh,
For
Dollhouse
Dollhouse,
4. Yeah, Dollhouse 4 comes out. I was about to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have up to 3, I think.
Is the Army of Darkness this week or next week? I couldn't it wasn't showing up in this week.
Who publishes it?
Army of Darkness, Dynamite.
Let me see.
It's this week.
It is
Supposed to be this week. Yeah.
So there's no way I'll be able to get that cover. It's gonna run. It's probably already out because if that's the big one everyone wants, I got the C cover like I was saying.
I see a bunch of Vampirella stuff.
And then this is the
That's badass.
yeah, that's the variant for Doctor Strange.
Oh,
so I'm
sweet.
gonna get the cover A, but I want this variant, and I think this might be a 1 in 10.
Yeah, that A cover is awesome too.
Yeah, that A cover with him on the dragon.
You're the best, bro.
Ooh, excuse me. Ugh.
And then I wasn't looking on the to get that Gwen Stacy thing until I noticed that What is that? Ji-Hoon Lee? Is that who's doing it?
I'm not sure.
Oh, I think he's doing. Yeah, he's doing the variant covers for 1 and 2 that I saw, and I'm like, all right, well, if he does all of them, one all the way through the series,
Yeah.
then I'm like, well, fuck, then I got to get that. It's worth buying it just to get his art on all the books and have it as a set.
Ooh. I don't know if you guys
Because
are
usually
reading.
he only does all the incentive stuff, or variants. And then for those people that are, specking, here's your hidden gem for that.
Let me see. Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, the Marvel Spider-Man that's coming out by, I don't know if you knew this, Christy, that Brandon, his Marvel Spider-Man comes out this week. They pushed it over a month.
Ooh, and
Brandon
Marvel
Easton?
comes out, too.
Yeah, Brandon Easton. I remember him mentioning it on Facebook.
But this is the 1 in 10 incentive.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's a gorgeous
By
cover.
Ray Anthony Height. Like some of the comic was illustrated by Ray Anthony Height, not by Brandon Easton, not the Brandon Easton comic. It was the other one with Miles Morales.
Well, yeah, that was Anthony that did Miles Morales, but this is Brandon. Brandon was the one that helped convince Mike to open a shop in Long Beach, because Brandon, that's where he stays. Yeah. So part of the deal that I heard that I'm sure it was in jest is Mike said, "Look, I'll open up my shop as long as I always have you there and doing signing events, and you're basically going to be my one of my main artist guys that are always going to be there in the artist creation stuff." He's like, "Done." Oh, that's the 1 in 100. That figures. I mean,
Yeah, Savage Avengers comes out number 10. So that's in my pool. So I can't wait to read that. I don't know if you guys are reading that. It's an epic read.
no, I haven't.
Yeah, a lot of people have been sleeping on that series.
The team stuff.
I know we were just talking about that. It's like nope, no teams.
Well, again, because even what's coming up, this whole Empire Kree War thing.
Oh,
it's going for the Avengers. It's going with the X-Men, I believe. Mm-hmm. Avengers, X-Men, Fantastic Four. I mean, it's just going to bleed everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's going to be in 3 to 5 series of books everywhere. And it's going to be worse than Carnage was last year. And Carnage took up a whole fucking small box of mine.
Yeah.
So it's like, no, I'm not going to do it.
Those events are like, if you're not sold into them, it's like, don't even. Like I said, I was invested in War of the Realms. That's why I invested in the books. Right. But I didn't jump on Absolute Carnage because I wasn't as invested in it. But I like Donny Cates.
Made me harder though for Absolute Carnage, because then I just got the Donny Cates based books. After War of Realms, it kind of let me down because I tried to get all the tie-ins, and I was like, oh man, if I would have just stuck to maybe War of the Realms and Thor, it might have been a better story. So
and those ones are really good. Yeah, a lot of people didn't. They kind of force. That's what a lot of these events does. It kind of forces you to read the tie-ins. Mm-hmm. Honestly, you want to see little details.
They make you think you have to, and then honestly, most of the time you don't even have to.
Yeah.
But
especially
I thought War of the Realms was really good. I think X-Men kind of stole its thunder away, and then people got annoyed with all the tie-ins.
That was the only tie-in that I did not read, was the X-Men. That's what I was saying earlier. I didn't read the X-Men tie-ins to that series, to the War of the Realms stuff.
Yeah. I read a bunch of them, but I didn't. There was some I didn't get.
Yeah. Were you reading that title of X-Men?
Uncanny?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have all those issues.
Yeah, okay. I didn't get a chance to read that.
I didn't finish.
Got food.
I didn't finish it. I got up to issue 16, and then I stopped once I heard about Hoxpox. But I actually want to go back and read it because I heard it is a good run. I heard a lot of people really like that run. Yeah. They liked what Rosenberg was doing with it.
But true.
I gotta start.
Yeah, the boys feed me. I ended up buying pizza 2.5 hours ago, or 2 hours ago, and I never ate.
But throw it in the oven, reheat it, nice and crispy.
That's what he did.
Oh, nice. I do the same thing. I used to love cold pizza when I was a kid.
Ugh.
Yeah, I can like it has to be like room temperature, but even like I can't even mess with pizza once it's like been put in the fridge and then you try to reheat it. Just something about like the cheese, it's like never as good. I gotta have it
I
fresh.
put more cheese on it.
Yeah.
But I know what you mean. I'm the same way with French fries.
Be
Like
right
you
back.
put the French fries in the refrigerator, I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I can't do it anymore.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. It's weird.
Yeah,
But
just
yeah,
preference, I suppose.
was there anything you wanted to talk about? I know you a couple of times you wanted to talk about something with me. I'm gonna
Yeah, but
call my shop tomorrow, see if I can get that Scotty Young. If not, I'll let you know though.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go see if my shop is gonna have it. Definitely.
Yeah.
And that's
And what I
the
was seeing on
venom.
the orders, what I not in the orders, how should I say? What I was seeing and the impression I was getting is that it was going to be rather as available as the A copy.
Well,
so
Midtown sold out.
Oh,
So that's
really?
More yeah.
okay.
Everyone's been like, "Oh, Midtown sold out. Midtown sold out." I was like,
That's
well,
crazy.
"We'll see."
Huh.
My luck that they only order the A copy because he didn't even order the Clayton Crane copy at my shop. So
Yeah.
it's like, you think he's gonna get the Scotty Young? I doubt it, man.
Yeah. Well, thank you for letting me know because I'm gonna go tomorrow and just see if they'll actually like put it in my
Yeah.
My shop is cool like that.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm hoping, because that's the other shop. If I tell him, if I'm like, "Yo, will you hold it?" It's not my main shop, but it's like, hopefully, if I can get it.
Yeah.
But if not, I know my boy Kev said he'll track one down for me. So
No,
I
for
know
sure.
I'll do what I can. Yeah, I should be
Kev
able
will
to.
get it like that, bro. So
Yeah.
that at least gives me a little ease back, because it's first Donny Cates and Stegman on cover. Honestly, that's the biggest reason why I want it, because it's just that it's like Donny Cates and Stegman in cartoon form. It looks so
Yeah.
cool.
What everyone that I've been saying has been saying, and I do believe that I think both of them are going to be here at the WonderCon thing happening in April.
Oh,
But everyone was saying that's the book to get double signed.
yeah, hell yeah. Maybe that's why Midtown sold out, because they're trying. They put it.
Interesting. Everybody's like hyping that book up.
Well, it's the that cover too. It's not just the fact that both of them are on the cover. The cover's white, so if you put on anything on there, it's gonna pop.
Yeah.
So you can see that one's gonna sign by his name up here, and one will sign down by his name down there. And
I was salt, man. Midtown has Venom 1 for like, they had it signed by Stegman and Cates for like $19.
Oh,
and
wow.
now it's up to like 25, and I'm like, I should have just bought it when it was 19.
Yeah, and it's not too bad, but still, like, that's money you could put it into another book, you know.
Yeah.
Well, each autograph alone is $20.
Yeah.
True that.
You think I should order it then before because I think it's gonna sell out pretty soon. All the other
what issue is?
This is what I recommend. If it's a book that you want because you want the double signatures and you're never going to read it, and you're basically going to slab it or whatever, then yeah. If it's a book that you want to read or be able to show and every once in a while flip through, I would say no.
I want it for both. Not if it was, I could just buy Donny Cates' signature on eBay, but I want it for both signatures, and I could even take my copy to get signed if I go to Florida. But Donny Cates might be the only one there, and Donny Cates might not even be there. So it's like I want to just get it. I just want to get it before it's too late, and then that shit's going for like $50.
Gotcha.
So.
And you haven't even ever tried to do. Oh, hey, check this out.
Who that? Who that? What?
Big dog.
Carolina in the house. What's up, brother?
Big dog Chris into his house.
Yeah.
500, brother. Congrats on that 5.
Yeah, congratulations,
1K next,
and
bro.
thank you.
Christmas came early.
We gotta have that shit on. Oh hell, the headphones don't even fit right.
You gotta adjust them suckers.
Yeah, man, I ain't used to wearing the headphones.
Yo, I'm surprised, Kev, that they didn't put Thor 1 signed on Midtown. Because usually his cover, unless they just haven't gotten Cates to come in and sign a bunch of copies or something, is that usually what it is?
That's what I'm guessing. That's what I'm guessing. They're waiting for him to come in and do it, because I thought I did see a signing coming up pretty soon. And I also have the belief, because Torpedo Comics, Midtown. I think it's Rocket. These places are known for always having CGC there. They're always just there.
Yeah.
So what they'll end up doing is, why end up having a few books raw that you can just throw out now, as opposed to having these guys come in house, go ahead and pump out 100 signatures, and then have them pre-screened. And if you get your 9.8s, well, they're being shipped off.
Right.
If they're 9.6s or less, that's what you get to buy at Midtown.
Oh, gotcha. Because that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, it's a money thing, right? You know, and what better way?
Everybody wants a 9. I don't be. I get it. Like I get it. Like everybody wants a 9.8, but like I just like I said, I just want to read it. I just want to read it. Like let me see what I got right here. Like this is, for example, first cameo of Ultron, and this beat is not the greatest copy. I don't know. I'm not a grader, but I got it. I can read it. I can get to smell it.
Yeah.
I love the smell of old print. You know. But it's collect your way. Like two brothers be saying, look at that, awesome.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody in the community AOK'd that to me.
I kind of want to get that Star Wars issue 1 signed if I order.
Ooh, that'd be nice. I love the Brood. I'm a huge Brood X-Men.
155?
Cool.
Yeah, it's 155. Yeah.
Did you see they're doing a Wolverine Marvel Tales, and it has some of the older.
Really?
It has
Oh,
some
sweet.
of the issues.
That's awesome.
Hey, if you were to get the Star Wars issue 1 signed, what would you rather get, like the A cover or like a variant, Kev, or any of you guys? I don't even know.
Well,
if
I
I'm
mean,
gonna get it.
with variants, a lot of times is, and if it's something I really enjoy, then obviously, yeah, I want to do it. But if it's a variant that's a 1 in 10, if it's a ratioed variant, that's almost a no-brainer. That's the one you go with.
Yeah.
So
The
that's
Princess
why
Leia one seemed pretty cool.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
like
I
that
like
old
that too.
school
Yeah, that
Empire.
one's like the most popular one that I've noticed.
This one,
That one's pretty cool. Is that with
it's just with
Obi-Wan?
like Obi-Wan and Yoda.
Yeah.
That
That's cool.
that's a cool
Or
cover.
you mean this one? That's just the regular cover.
Yeah, there's another one that I saw
I like
where
them
like
both, actually, but I'm an Obi-Wan fan, so I'd probably go with that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I
Yeah.
don't like the bun. They have like some damn like green bunny in the background.
Really?
It's a little Easter egg.
it's
So hey, Chris, a couple things. Oh wow.
That's weird. That looks cool, but
Is there like there's somebody like,
That almost looks like Bucky.
yeah, I was thinking Bucky O'Hare or whatever his name is. Yeah, that is. It's a cool video game, actually.
yeah, they're like
Oh, that's fun.
that boy is our last hope. There is another, and then Yoda's like no, not, and then he's like peeking out. He's like no, not you.
That's hilarious. It's like go back home.
So hey, Chris,
Get your ass back in your
thanks
cave.
for that fucking that gift, and again, congratulations. And when you said, "Hey, community, pick out a number between 1 and 25," I had no idea that you were doing a gift thing. I didn't want to turn it down because I appreciate it. So know that one of the biggest reasons why I received it is I didn't in any way want to disrespect you and your gift. And now that I have your address, I got a way to send you back something. Oh, you're muted.
No.
Who?
Oh, brother, you're muted. I didn't do it to him, right?
I wonder
No,
when
no.
I muted though like that. I'm surprised
He
he
might have
can't
muted.
hear us.
He might have to jump out and jump back in. It happens sometimes.
Because it worked
Oh.
for a second.
Yeah.
You look as lovely as always, dude, but I just can't hear you. Damn it.
Yeah, he might have to take himself out and try to hop back in and see if it works.
Let's see here. Hold
Uh,
on, man. Can you hear
Oh,
me
wait.
Oh,
Yeah.
there we go. There we go.
now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
I got yeah, my interface, man. I got the switches switched on the interface. This is like the most. I have never been live with this many people before, and it's like I'm tripping acid, bro. Because
Dude, where am I?
I hear voices like 10 minutes or 2 minutes after you say it. It's like I don't know.
It takes some time to get used to, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
It's fairly
I-
like I don't know, Dylan. Where are you at again?
In Ohio.
Oh, okay. I can hear you fine pretty
Oh my
instantaneously,
God.
and I can hear Comics on the Mind fine, and then Kevin fine. So it's like I don't know. Maybe it's also the connection because like my
That
connection
too, yeah.
is weird too.
Yeah,
Some-
you know, only
sometimes there's a
recently-
delay.
Yeah, only recently has my shit been getting better. You know, so
It's like a crazy trip, bro.
Yeah.
Not
it's
like
a-
mushroom trip, but white water. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I had issues with like my camera, my sound. It was echoing. Come to find out that my camera has a mic, and it was echoing because that mic was on, and so
All
the
right.
feed is being picked up from my mic, my other mic, my actual mic. So
yeah,
it was,
you're looping it.
Yeah.
feedback loop.
So it was horrible. I go back to some of those old streams and it's like, but it's fine. I mean, I'm glad that it's like it's working now because there's always going to be a stream. There's always going to be a chance to go live. That's the beauty of of YouTube and this technology, you know.
Nice.
So, yeah, Dylan, if you can, you know, my recommendation is always try to get a 1 in 10 or a ratio, because
Hell
those
yeah.
are the ones that will always either hold their value as long as
Yeah.
the story's decent,
Yeah.
or go up in value, especially since it's signed.
Yeah.
So,
And this story is pretty popular from what a lot of people are saying. So
So that's
Yeah.
why I did the
Holy
one of
shit.
the I did
Holy
an
shit.
A cover, and then what's up?
I just fucking fixed it, man. You know what it was? I had another window open with y'all live on YouTube, and I'm like hearing that
Yep.
shit, and I'm like,
yeah,
Oh
and
my
that's what happened to
God.
me too.
I am such a fucking idiot, man. Oh.
It-
No,
Hey,
that shit happens all the time, dude. I do it a lot too. You ain't the only one.
It'd be hard to believe I used to own a computer repair business, man. As dumb as
That,
it is.
I used to be like the tech savvy one that everybody came to, and then this generation just wipes the floor with me now.
Oh my God, yeah, dude. Jesus
I'm
Christ.
right there with you.
That's actually kind
That's
of funny
why.
because I think it's like because of how the UIs of some of these programs work, these streaming programs, they
Yeah.
kind of confuse the shit out of you. Like Skype used to be super simple,
Oh,
and then sometimes it does some weird shit. It's like they say, "Oh, I just messaged you." I'm like, I can't find the fucking thing. What the fuck is it? Like I'm on Twitch and I'm learning how to use the interface for Twitch because I simulcast stream lunch hour and I draw. And I'm
oh,
like,
sweet.
yeah, but I'm like, where the fuck is everything? God damn it, you know.
Yeah,
But everything's on Twitch because it's at 12:30 to 1:30 p.m.
Yeah.
Pacific.
Do you use
Standard.
OBS or what do you use?
I use OBS.
That's what I
Yeah.
figured. Yeah, I'm trying to do like retro gaming, and I want to do it on Twitch. So
Bake the snake. What's up,
oh,
bro?
Bake,
So
you
you
missed
got
the
a pot
session,
break.
Bake.
Don't forget to lift the seat, Bake.
Yeah,
Put it back
I
there
go
in
for the
line.
cover A all day too, Big. I always go for the A unless the A is just complete garbage.
It depends on like I said, it depends on the cover. Like that Venom 21 I was showing y'all earlier. Like
Yeah.
I hopped on that because it looked clean, you know. But I usually go for a cover too.
Well, usually, yeah, with something like that, I would have liked to get both covers.
Oh
Sometimes
yeah,
I go with it. But yeah, if the cover's weak, I'll be like, no, I'm gonna get the variant that looks way better.
yeah.
But
This is my,
sometimes-
oh shit, can't see it. Never mind. Go ahead. You talking.
Oh no, I was gonna say just when you get that A cover, man, I always feel like now I gotta get all A covers for this whole series, or the
Yeah.
collection's gonna look weird.
Yeah, I like.
Well, that's I double up. You know,
I
I'm like,
had
all
to
right,
get
I'll-
this one because, not because I wanted to, but because this is the only one my shop had. you
Yeah.
know? And I like the original cover. Like the A cover looks awesome, but like
Yo, that box looks sick, Chris.
I had to get it.
This is
I mean, it's not too bad, you know. But I just want to read the
Oh,
story.
it's a
So.
cool cover.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a good story.
Dude, I got mad.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. So
But yeah, like all my Donny Cates, like my Venom, I got my Death of the Inhumans, Thanos,
Dude, I need to
Cosmo
read
Strider,
that. Finish reading that.
Venom, and I usually when I buy Venom, I buy like more than one copy, one for me, one for my son.
Me too.
And yeah, that Clayton Crane cover, I think I got like 2 of those, possibly. And if I do, I'll be willing to send you one.
I'm loving the Christmas hat.
Oh yeah. I got 2 copies. Yeah, so you need one? If you need one, let me know, bro. I got
I got that cover. That shit is clean,
bro.
dude. Yeah.
Hey, you got an extra Venom 3 first print?
Give me that no. What's up, Mark?
Let me put this back in the box.
Actually, he has a slab of that. I saw a slab.
Well, hey,
Oh wow.
Well, no, wait a minute. I do.
But yeah, I love that Clayton Crane, brother.
Here we go. Got Venom number 3.
Yeah.
I bought these from Frankie's Comics.
I never seen that.
Not long.
Is that a variant or what print is that?
Yeah,
It says,
variant.
according to the
Is it a store variant?
no, it's not a store variant, and the barcode has 00341.
Yeah. So
So
that's
Oh,
first
it's
print.
like a variant, but it's a
Yeah.
first variant.
Yeah. That's awesome. I never seen that
Yeah,
that cover for it.
I know,
Yeah.
me neither. That's cool though.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty certain it's a ratio. That's why.
Oh,
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so I got these, man, because they had them on sale, and I'm like, shit, you know.
On sale?
hey.
If you
Well,
got
not on
anything
sale.
for less than $25, you got a deal.
Oh,
$20.
shit.
Yeah. I got like a couple copies of number 3. I got the Tyler Kirkham with the COA though.
Oh wow, that's a cool cover.
Nice.
Number
Second
2.
cover.
That's number 2, but I mean, I got like 2 copies of number 2 and then one number 3 of him. So yeah, dude. And the thing about these are, yeah, that's number 3 right there. So you got the COA, but like if you wanted to get it graded, you'd have to go through CBCS and have the signature.
Oh, you couldn't go to
I like
CGC?
Yeah, CBCS
Yeah.
won't take the COAs.
Wow,
Oh, really?
that's
They did,
crazy.
Kind of counted
That's
as
weird.
Yeah, that is.
Those are like a crazy cover.
Yeah, they connect.
Yeah, no, I love connecting variants. I have a whole wall over here connecting variants, dude. Like those, what is that? The Marvel Knights connecting variants.
Yeah.
Those are sick. The
There's
old.
I got all those too right here beside me.
Oh,
Damn.
I put them all side by side too, man.
that's sick. Yeah.
I just
if
finally.
you need
there's
one of them
a
copies,
person-
bro, let me know.
Oh, I got you, bro. You got IG? I'll message you on IG or
I got you.
All right. No, I know. Yeah, I was about to say I got you on IG. Yeah, I'll message you, bro. Yo, I appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
So, dude, I wanted that, man. I couldn't believe my shop ain't order it.
Yeah, and I actually just I put in like a pre-order for 2 copies of the one with Ryan Stegman and the Scotty Young cover. I love
Yeah.
Scotty Young.
Ooh, the Scotty goodness.
Yeah, dude, I got like a whole buttload of Scotty right here.
Oh yeah, that's like my dude. I have a whole wall of Scotty. I'm trying to.
Yeah, I was about to say. That's why I had to tell him, even though I know I didn't know you were reading. You jumped on Venom with 21, so
I did.
I was like, I just know either way you was gonna want that.
Yeah, but I'm gonna work my way. Yeah, I was just showing that earlier. Yeah. I'm trying to work my way back. My way backwards.
Conan.
That's clean. The Conan is clean. I want all the ones for the House of X and Powers of X. Those are sick.
I love those Fantastic Fours.
Yeah. I have all the
Man,
Fantastic
Doctor
Four.
Strange.
Yep, I got that one. Yep, those are clean. Got that one. That's a beautiful cover.
I like that Hulk one.
Yeah, I got the Moore one. Got the Silver Surfer one.
That
yeah.
Conan is cool too.
Oh God, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's the one I don't have. I need that one. That's sick, dude.
Man, y'all turning me into some huge Scotty Young fan.
Yeah, I got the Savage Avengers one. That's a clean.
Yeah,
I love that. Yeah, got that.
He kind of does like the Calvin and Hobbes style, you know?
Yeah,
Johnny Hunt.
Sharky, no, I don't have that one. That's clean.
And even though I did not like Black Cat whatsoever,
It was it was all right. I got that one too, though.
Hey, what up, Sam?
Oh, Sam, I am. What's up, brother?
oh
Hey, Sam.
Sam, gotta pay CGC to have.
Oh, they said that Venom 3 was the Scan Ciceron
You
variant.
gotta pay them to witness.
Well, yes. I don't
It's
know.
like,
And I have that.
take
I
my
have
money,
the number
please.
6 on
They added it on the
scan
price.
Yeah.
Sichuan signed and
Sichuan?
9.8.
That
Yeah, I have. I have a 9.8 number 6 signed by him.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, bro.
Scan's actually a cool guy.
Hell yeah. Hey, I mean that cover 3 that Chris showed, that shit was fire.
Mm.
Venom.
Yeah, he's got his own. You know how like Ike Young and all these guys, they have their their super realism look.
Yeah.
He has his own
Yeah.
flavor that I really like.
It's like cheap. It's like chibi with his style, you know.
Yeah.
It's definitely him. But when you see his books, you can definitely say, "Oh, I can't quite identify who that is." It kind of looks like this person, but it's not. Or
Yeah.
that. And then when you start putting all his books together, you're like, "Oh man, I'm digging his stuff."
Let's see if I can get my.
That's why when I saw him at the counter, I'm like, "Man, I got to buy one of your books." He's like, "Well, which one?" I go, "I'm liking the number 6.
Yeah, you
Find his
talking
puppy
about,
for me now."
Power
Yeah.
Rangers, bro. I started collecting these, man, when these covered years came out. I got like all of them. I got multiple copies of.
Oh, sweet.
Dude.
Oh, those are awesome. Yeah.
You got old people.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. Yeah, those are cool. Is that's not the grid, right? Shatter grid.
Foil, Montez foil cover.
Yeah. I wish I would have been reading those because I would have picked up all those bitches.
Yeah.
Those are
Y'all put me on those Power Ranger books.
yeah. I love, dude. I've been reading a bunch of that Power Rangers to catch up. I'm just not caught up to the new.
Look at him go. He's just boom.
Really, like 2
Damn.
and that's it.
Yeah. Show off my Scotty Young.
Oh, and Canto. Who said they needed a copy of Canto #1?
I did. I'm right.
I got like extra copies of second print #1. I got #1 first print for me, but
He's like, I'm keeping that.
Yeah.
No, a homie is sending me issue #1. I just want to, like I said, I want to read the series. Ooh, these are some.
You know what?
covers.
The problem with #1 is once you hit 1, you get the 2, and then once
Yeah.
you hit 2, because there's very little dialogue,
Uh-huh.
you get the 3, and next thing you know, you're like, I can't believe I'm fucking jonesing for this
Oh,
shit.
that's a dope
Yeah.
second print though.
That is.
Oh, no,
See, that's the thing. Like
second print. This is second print.
second
Oh,
prints,
that's
like with that or like Middle West, like it doesn't matter what cover whether you get, it's like they're all good. Like I have a bunch of like the Middle West books that are like 4th and 5th printings, and they're still epic covers, you know.
Really, I didn't know they went that far with the Middle West. I know on like
Yeah.
the first issue they had some bunch of prints. I love, dude. I've been on that. Like I went and bought like the first issue off Macari just because I was like, this book is so good. So I've been on that since the beginning. That's what got me into Scotty Young. Honestly, was Middle West.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that made this is what got me into Scotty Young.
Yeah,
Hey Fairyland. This is all I love this.
I heard
series.
that book is
Hey,
just
blow that
wild.
up. I want to see that.
Yeah, that's a great book.
Fuck
I
fairy.
love these are the variants right here. It's like
That
yeah.
shit looks so funny. It's like I actually
blow
read
that
the
bitch up.
first trade of it because I was over at SoCal Comics in San Diego. I got invited down there.
Oh really?
So there because Jim Steranko was there signing.
Oh
And
no way.
Yeah, this dude Chad, he was like, "Dude, you should check this out." So he gave it to me. So he had me read it, and I was like fucking laughing my ass off.
Oh yes, I love the concept. It's hilarious.
They it's so funny because it's like it kind of reminds me of like the drawing styles of Ralph Snart back in the day of Ralph Comics.
Yeah, I heard about that.
I mean, no, Now Comics. It's a Ralph Snart. It's like with the eyeballs that curve back. I mean, I know that.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It's like that fucking uber demented shit.
That's I have a bunch of Scotty stuff in here.
I love the
Hey.
fact that how I just broke 4K, by the way, on my Kickstarter, and some jackass went on. His name is Rumple Foreskin, and he says,
What?
I'm like, oh, okay. And I said I should really take that seriously. I said it's because it rocks. And
That's hilarious.
actually, maybe I should put a link to that Reddit, right over there, and then just have everybody upvote it just to piss him off.
Yeah.
Because I'm an asshole that way.
I like that. I know y'all was talking about crazy indie comics. Yeah, pop that picture up again, man.
Oh yeah, bake. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, dude. I'm gonna go to my shop and pre-order that. Yeah, I just pulled a bunch of books from my Scotty Young box.
Ah, shoot. Blow the screen up.
No! Wait!
Sorry.
It's all good. It's like, where did that go?
Santa Claus is watching.
All right, we're gonna do you back there. There we go.
Here's another good cover.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Wow, that is
Awesome.
cool. The brains blown out.
Yeah. These are I love these books, dude. Come on, there we go. Focus.
Oh,
First
so
issue.
cool.
Yeah,
I have to pick that up and trade, man. That looks
Yeah,
awesome.
do it. It's all however you can read it. Here's another good one. Look at it.
Now, when I went to the
would just
signing
be so
event,
cool.
I was watching people, getting that stuff signed. They're like, dude, sign this.
and that's what, if I ever meet him, he's definitely gonna sign, these books.
I ran into him at Heroes Con in Charlotte, and
That's
did
awesome.
not get to get his signature because I stood in line for Bill Sienkiewicz like the whole 3-4 hours. I got Jenny Prison and Bill's signature.
He can sign this is not a signature, but what?
He signed
Where's the
6
signature?
copies of the Moon Knight for me.
Yeah, I can read them digitally.
There we go. Yeah,
Yeah,
there we
that's
go.
Good night.
I got a bunch of Moon Knight. But yeah, I have some. Let me see. Did you guys ever read? Where is
Oh, is that the second series? Because it shows there's 2. I think.
Yeah, this is the first one. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, this is the first run. Issue number 3. Issue 13. Him battling it out with Daredevil.
Wow. Yeah.
Issue number 4. I love me some Moon Knight. Here's some more Sienkiewicz goodness. This is the other run, the Fist of Komsu, issue number 6. I love this cover. It's definitely one of my issue number 1.
Yeah, I got 6 copies of that graded and signed, and not
Nice.
one 9.8. So I gave one 9.0 away in a contest I did.
That's awesome.
And with a guy who sold me the copies of Moon Knight, felt bad that I did not get a 9.8. He sent me a stack of key books.
Oh, I think I remember that live stream. Yeah, that's awesome.
Damn, that's dope.
Yeah, these covers are
Oh shit, yeah, I like that.
super cool.
Yeah.
Oh, this is another one right here, another good one.
I can't believe you had all those just sitting right next to you.
Well, I heard you guys talking about Sienkiewicz, and so I grabbed like some Moon Knight books. I was trying to get my New Mutants books, but I couldn't dig. And then like the Death of Moon Knight. This is Mark Spector's Moon Knight though. The Death of Moon Knight. Oh no! Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Fist of Komsu. Yeah. I'm trying to finish this run. And another run that I'm just gonna be showing out books now. I wish this was longer, but some of the stories inside of them were really good. But this was like my favorite, like Weapon X was like my favorite run. I know it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, out of all the Moon Knight books I got.
Oh, nice.
I got like 4 copies left.
That's cool.
I gave away one and sold one. So.
Hey,
So what's your highest grade? Was a 9.6?
I got a 9.6 is like the highest grade I got. Yeah. Matter of fact, Chaos and Comics is the guy I gave one of the 9.0s to.
Oh, sweet.
And
cool.
CGC 9.8, which I just gave away another one of my Jenny Prison 9.8s. Day before yesterday. Man, you can't take it with you, man. Shit, I'll give it away in a minute.
Yeah, that's true.
Either that or sell it.
So what are you looking to pick up this Wednesday, Chris?
Oh, shit.
Actually, you're probably still picking up stuff from your box from the past couple weeks, huh?
Nah, I get caught up on my reading pretty quick, man. When I get my
Lucky.
This week I finished because I had just got over the flu, and day before yesterday I read like all my books in the same day. I mean, I'm just sitting at the house, I'm kicked back in my little chair and.
Oh yeah, you at least you make time to do it, so
Oh yeah, I fell behind there for a minute, man, and just like God, you
start
you fall behind and you still buying books, and then you got like a big pile of books on the table, and you like, man, I ain't even read, but yet I'm still spending money,
Yeah.
Kind of make the time to try to find out.
Yeah.
And
don't get me started on the back issues, bro.
Yeah.
Bake the snake. Hey, bake the snake. You know, I was baked the other day.
Welcome to Cali, baby.
Oh my God, it had been like a month or so. Wow. Oh shit. Yeah.
It's like, hey, send me back to next week. Oh man.
Yeah, I noticed earlier y'all was talking about like crazy indie books, right? Like Wiki.
Yeah.
I like the cover she had with like the middle fingers and shit on the cover. So there was a book I
Yeah.
read a while back, and I sent it to Chaos and Comics, and I told him if he could to like forward the book and just pass it around the community, and it's called a Cherry Blackbird, Whore of Babylon. And
Never heard of it.
It was on Kickstarter not long ago. Let me see if I can find it. But the artist,
Cherry Blackbird.
Yeah, I gotta write that one down.
yeah, the artist, the writer's name is Joseph, and I can't pronounce the last name. It's SCHMALKE. And the first page, it's like Cherry Blackbird when she turns 27. But Satan basically comes and captures all like the big rock star souls. I think.
Wow.
Some of the biggest rock stars that died at like 27 or 26. Kurt Cobain, what age did he die?
Yeah.
Actually, I think the number is 32 because a lot of people died at 32. Janis Joplin, Hendrix, I think
right.
Morrison.
Yeah, well,
I think those are all people that died at 32.
I thought Hendrix was 27 when he died.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But yeah, anyway, well, I think it's 27 in this book.
Maybe it's
So the first page, when I looked at the book, I had picked it up at my LCS, and he had got it from the Comic-Con that had been here. Charlotte, Heroes Con. And the first page, you got this guy and this girl in a bed, right? And there's a dildo on the corner of the bed, and the guy's like, "Come on, baby, just stick it in my ass one more time. You know how I like it." She's sitting there, she's like, "Come on, not your ass again. Come on, I'm tired of playing with your butt." I'm kind of messing the words up. It's kind of how it goes. And then he bends over and he's like, "Come on, stick it in." And then all of a sudden he kind of farts and like blood shoots out of his butthole. And then this goat, like Satan, the Satan goat or whatever, out of his asshole. You know what I'm saying?
That is crazy.
Story that guy.
So tell me, wait, this is the way the book opens?
That's the first page right there, and I was like, "Oh,
it's like the mask."
So her thing is she has to capture a bunch of demons that escape from hell and send them back. Basically cancel her contract so she doesn't have her soul taken and she goes to hell. And the goat that steps out the dude's asshole, which I can't spoil the book. Anyway, there's a big spoiler with him. You know, he's a big twist to the character. So that's why I know there's got to be an issue 2 the way the issue 1 ended, but it was still on Kickstarter, so you kind of right there, and you could probably purchase it. I think I bought it for like $10-15 or something at my LCS.
Okay.
But it is a crazy. That's what you're talking about, like crazy indie books. I'm like, this is a crazy one right here.
Yeah.
And,
I'm gonna look for it. I might jot down.
If you're into something like that, though, like dude stepping out of a guy's butthole. I mean, that's you're not gonna get that in Marvel and DC. I don't think.
Yeah. Let's see if I can find this.
I can tell making them Nutella crepes. Hey, I did a video of me making those crepes. I've been watching these like Korean side vendors on TV, YouTube, where they make like these crazy meals on the side of the road, and this old man makes these crepes, and then he puts Nutella on the inside of them, and strawberries and bananas and whipped cream and crunched up frosted flakes. I was like, he put frosted flakes on there. I was like, oh my god,
it's like a fucking unicorn again.
The Frosted Flakes is what sold you?
Frosted Flakes.
It's like the ultimate munchie snack.
You gotta blaze up.
I could tell making them Nutella crepes and stuff. That's the best like time during the fucking like when you're talking about buttholes and blood. There you go.
It's like, come on, give me some Nutella, please. Just spread it all over.
Didn't they make 2 girls 1 cup with that shit?
Oh my god, y'all watched that once, man. I fucking threw up.
Yeah, please don't remind me because my friend would laugh at it, not be cringed.
Yeah, dude, I remember kids would be laughing at that shit.
Yeah,
I'd be
no.
gagging.
Yeah.
Who the hell wants to play with Dookie, man? You know what I mean?
You know, I gotta say this.
No.
It's funny because it's like I had okay, so for me, I have a lot of guy friends, right? So they send me fucking shit sometime. Now lately, it's e-fucked. If you don't want to know what that is, it's just fucked up porn, fucked up everything, and they just send it to me. So I've had a history of like really good friends just send me shit. So one time, one of my friends sent me this thing from this website called Heaven 666. So he sends it to me, and obviously, you know, it shows the music to like, and I already know, like I have a sixth sense about it. I'm just like, I know I saw that that was great. Who wouldn't like?
I was thinking the same thing. I'm sorry.
It was funny because I was like going, I was sitting there and I was like going, the music starts and I have a sixth sense to this shit. And I'm like, I just know. I've been given enough gross videos. You just know within the first second before anything is shown, like what's disgusting, right? And it's like, dude, and I couldn't like turn it off. It was, and also the funny thing is like, I didn't turn it off because I was disgusted. It was like, okay, yeah, all right, it's another shitting video. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm desensitized to this.
Oh, it's great.
Bring
Like,
in the blue Smurfs.
oh, there's like
yeah, really.
baby that's covered with blue frosting, and it looks like he ripped it off. And he says like, bring in another Smurf. And I'm like, okay.
Wow.
No,
That is a sick
I mean,
piece
that's
of
just
bro.
some
Oh
really different.
man.
And it's just like, so it's like, when anybody tries to be mean on the internet to me, it's just like, I'm like, nah, I'm dead inside. You can't piss me off. I just laugh hysterically.
I'm numb to this shit already. Come
Plenty of
on.
people have tried and failed.
I don't hear a lot of people talking about this series. I don't know if you guys have ever read it or.
Yeah, Crone.
Yeah, Crown. It's pretty good. I love it. I look at it like old woman Sonya basically, because she looks like Red Sonja basically, or her young self looks like Red Sonja. But I mean, it's
I
like
picked up an awesome Red Sonja Age of Chaos Lucero Perillo cover last week.
Nice.
The week before. Yeah, I don't. It's not a book I read. That was a straight cover by.
It's a cover. Yeah, cover by.
Yeah, dude, they've been putting out some fire covers for Sonya.
Oh yeah. Mad Mike Comics.
Yeah, hey, Mike.
So
Hey, what up, Mike?
that book called Crom, like Conan the Barbarian Crom.
Not Cron, like
Chrome. Oh, I thought that
with
was
the N.
Crone.
I thought that was Chrome.
Chrome, yeah, Chrome. Thank you.
Yeah, Crone.
Man,
Chrome.
I love me some Crom from Conan the Barbarian though.
Oh yeah.
Conan the Barbarian been pretty solid, man.
Oh yeah.
I dropped it after I'm not gonna pick up the new series arc. Issue 13 is picking up with a new writer. Jason Aaron's not on it, so I didn't really like Conan the Gambler when he wrote it's Jim Zub writing it, and he did like Conan the Gambler on Savage Sword, and I was like, I'm not really, I don't know. I like Jason Aaron's run the best, so I'm waiting for King. Jason Aaron's gonna continue his run, and it's gonna be called King Conan. So he's
they're bringing King Conan into.
Is that the last issue? Look in the back. Look in the back.
I'm gonna look right now.
Cause I was like, I kept reading the solicits for Conan the Barbarian with Jim Zub because I love Conan. I'm trying to have like one Conan book on my list because all they got now are the
end.
He
stuff.
was writing Savage Sword of Conan, then he started Conan Serpent Wars, which I bought all 4 issues of that and read it. It's all right, man. Probably ain't for everybody.
You talking about this one?
Conan the Barbarian, I like a whole lot better. Jason Aaron, though.
Yeah.
Savage Sword, kind of off and on.
Yeah, they got a lot of Conan books coming out at one point.
Yeah.
Wow, I can't believe
even like the stuff with like Moon Knight. Like I want to jump on it because it's Moon Knight, but I don't want to read it just because it's Moon Knight. You know?
Right.
Yeah, right.
It's not even really based on it.
Yeah.
You know?
So it's like they just throw him in, and I mean, people are already like looking at Savage Avengers, which I love, like that because they're just like, oh, they just snotted a bunch of characters together, and there you go, Savage Avengers.
Yeah.
But I like how they put those characters together. Yeah, same here. I agree.
I wish
that comes out tomorrow too. Or Wednesday.
Is it Jerry Dugan or Duggan? I've always wanted it. Duggan. Because when I do my haul videos, I'm like, all right, Jerry Duggan. You know, I do it like.
And I like that, and I hope you never find out. I want you to keep doing it that way.
Please.
That's like Stephanie Haynes, you know, Karen Gillan, the Die book. I couldn't figure out was it Haynes or Hans. So I did a video and posted on Twitter. I was like, Stephanie, is it Haynes or Hans? First one or the second?
Haynes.
She said, yeah, she said first one. I was like, all right, Haynes. Everybody says Hans, but it's Haynes.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna have to do the same thing to Jerry, man. I don't know if he's gonna like it, but Jerry, how you say your last name, bro?
I like it.
I think it might be. I think it might be Duggan. It could be Dugan though. You never know.
Tomato.
You ain't fucking helping.
Yeah, so you saying the new Conan the Barbarian is a new art, different writer?
It's new artist and different writer. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
see,
new art.
I go right here on this is my LCS website right here. I wish I could blow it up on the
They
screen.
had a website? That's cool.
Yeah, and I could adjust my pull list. I can take books off my pull list.
No. Are you serious?
Oh my god, my store needs to do that. So
I gotta show that shit to my store too, dude. Like,
my shop always bugging like I'm bugging him too much. It's like, so sorry, bro. I'm adding like 10 books to my pull.
Yeah, my pull list is thick.
Yeah, but then that's the problem. Is if you had that luxury, you would end up doing like what Chris did the other night. He's like, man, I can't believe I bought like 6 copies of the same book.
What are you talking about? Morales? No, I got 13 copies.
Oh my
god!
What?
Yo, you were specking hard on that baby.
Come on, let me get some of that money. That's great.
Because the baby's so
many
gorgeous.
copies I started
You see how cute that baby is?
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah.
I know. Kevin's picking up Mercy, Mike.
And look at that
and
baby. That's one ugly baby though, bro. If my baby popped out my old lady's vagina looking like that, I'd slap the shit out her and
I'll be like, throw that bitch back in the oven.
that is not my baby. Get more in here right now. About to take the test, bitch.
Actually, Mike, the reason why I'm doing the whole Mercy thing is that's Kai. He forced me. He's like, dude, we're getting this Mirka book, right? Yeah, we're getting it.
Sure.
Yeah, no, seriously, he's the one that the Unsacred was for me. But the Mercy thing, he's like, no, we're definitely getting Mercy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
but
it's like right here on the pull list thing. That's why I was trying to figure out Conan. I just go ahead and take that shit off right now.
It's up to you. If you didn't like the Jim Zub stuff, I feel like you're not gonna like that either, because that's how I felt. Like the Conan the Gambler shit for Savage Sword was okay. Conan, like the Jason Aaron was killing it. It's like that straight savage, with a little magic in between it, and it's like yeah, exactly, man. It's like
the Crimson Twins. Those
that shit was awesome, dude. I love that. I couldn't believe it, man. I'm hoping that King Conan comes soon, like, because it's like if I don't have a Conan book, I'm salt. Because before I had like 3. And it's like, now I'm not going to have any, which, I mean, it's not a bad thing, but.
Holy shit. Yeah, according to this can't be right, but according to my thing, it says current subscription 78. I know I don't have 78 books on my damn list here. Something gotta go, bro. This might
actually, it wouldn't surprise me.
That's it. Having the website might scare my ass. I'd probably be right there with you.
That's what I was saying. You guys are so conveniently doing it that you'd fucking be adding so many books to your shit. You're like, how could I have 173 fucking books on my?
No.
Yeah, see, I pre-ordered right here. See, you go down to the bottom and it's got specialty orders and special orders. Which if I go in there and I type Venom and then I look up Venom 23 Young variant, which I did, and then I click on that one, or I can do like multiples and like click 5 and then put 5. And my cousin who works at my LCS, who fills the pull list every week, he's the one that fills the order. And then I'll get an email confirmation basically saying the book is on the way, the book I pre-ordered is on the way, it's good to go. And yeah, that's how that. So I got 2 copies of the Scotty Young joint. Will I get them? I mean, it's a toss-up. Depends on how my cousin acts. He always gets the best cherry-picked books because he's pulling the list. Any incentives, anything is hot. That dude, I hate it that he works there, but it's good and bad,
Yeah.
You should get at least 1 though for yourself. You just don't know about that second.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like that Jim Zub. It's like Into the Crucible as the March of Kaeta begins. I don't know, man. It was like The perfect jumping on point for new readers as Conan finds himself in the mystical Uttara Karu, further on the eastern border than the young barbarian has ever traveled, and with the new city comes new dangers. Unfamiliar with the language, Conan inadvertently agrees to be the latest entrant to the Great Crucible. The people of the city support their foreign champion. I know. Yawn, right? It's like, what the hell am I reading?
No, I'm just yawning. I'm getting tired.
Oh yeah, I'm out of coffee already.
What the hell is Conan shit supposed to be? This ain't Conan.
It should fucking keep me going.
Seriously.
Well, whenever
It's
someone's
weird.
a perfect jumping on point of something that's already ongoing, that's sometimes a perfect place to jump off.
So that's why I'm like, I'm just gonna jump off with Jason Aaron, and once he brings it back for his King Conan run, because he's bringing back the exact same team, the same writer that Muhammad Asar, and for that King Conan run. So if you've been liking the Conan the Barbarian run with Jason Aaron, King Conan should be perfect to jump back on.
Yeah, okay, fuck it, I'm taking it off, dude.
I just don't want to fuck you, Dylan. I heard that book was amazing.
Oh shit!
No!
I done pulled it off, man. I can put it back. I got some crazy, but American Jesus Alpha Flight facsimile. Did that shit?
Nah,
I'm trying, Bake.
No,
American
Wolverine
Jesus is
facsimile
great.
came
I
out
got,
today.
I got A, B covers on all 3 issues, and I'm loving it.
Yeah, Bake say I got no pool list till after MegaCon.
I wish I could, Bake. I'm just going to see y'all. That's where my money's going towards, giving y'all all great big hugs.
But he sold all his boxes, and he's got a clear agenda.
Yeah. Trying to make my flight.
Yeah.
Conan look weird as fuck too. Like the sword looks dope as shit, but he looks weird.
No, let's see that. Oh, blew that shit up.
I don't know. Conan always looked kind of like an ape to me sometimes.
Yeah, like
a Neanderthal.
I guess maybe in the recent ones they've tried to make him like a handsome Conan.
From the movie, man, with Schwarzenegger. It looked like.
Well, I mean, Schwarzenegger was probably looked pretty goddamn close. Like, and then they think they tried to get Conan the Barbarian with Jason Momoa, and I'm like, no, he's
no, man.
Yeah, it was weird.
They completely fucked it up when they did that.
Yeah.
Man, you know.
I know, fuck, bye.
I believe some movies shouldn't be remade, man. You know.
True.
Sometimes I feel like Jason Momoa. You know how you got that scar over his eye?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like got in bar
Shout out
fight?
to my Native American people, bro.
Yeah, like he got cut or something. Now he's like all hot and shit because like that scar is like, oh, that scar, right? And
yummy.
Yeah, so it's like, oh well. No, it's just funny. Like whenever I have people like hate on my comic, I just like, I'm Jason Momoa of comics. You do realize this. I always make a bit out of it. Like that's the thing because it's like one guy. Okay, so the guy's name is Rumple Foreskin, so I should actually take him seriously, right? I put that link up, and I was talking a little bit about the Reddit thing, and then I just said like, oh, let me fuck with him. So I started downvoting his comment, and I got and then I started talking with him. Like I looked at more of his ruder comments on all the other Reddit. I started reporting him as spam and abuse, just to be an asshole, and then I blocked him.
It's like block.
I mean, they say like, well, you shouldn't take all that time. I said, no, sometimes people do need to have some feedback of how they act to people. And so that's
reality check.
Yeah, like you're saying, I don't know why anybody would go and like put money for this. I said people spent $4,000 on this. So obviously they believe in it. So go fuck yourself. Can you do that, you little bitch?
For real.
Yeah, for real talk.
I guess Sonic the Hedgehog's come out number 25, huh? Anniversary special?
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Scott Shaw actually used to draw Sonic back in the day, too.
Huh.
Did he really?
Yeah, he did. I think he used to do the comic book, but it's like in the 90s. He did it for a while.
Talking about like the Archie ones, or?
No, well, I don't know. I don't know if it's the Archie ones. I'm trying to remember because there was some controversy. Like,
I think that would be considered Sega back then, because I think it was Sega that first.
Yeah, I think so too.
go, man.
Not really sure.
That's why I think that this is an anniversary throwback because I think it goes back to the it's an homage to Sega homage book.
Yeah,
Sweet.
it almost sounds like we say homage to Satan for some reason. I don't know. I'm just too fucking tired.
It might be. But you know what? Hey, I think it did go on for like we went on for a while. So I think we go ahead and cut it here to the community. And anybody got anything going on? Mine. You got anything going on of late? The community, what you got?
No, I don't have any. I don't have anything planned as of yet. Like I said, I'm still working on like a live show that I'm trying to do and an edited, funny, hilarious show that I'm trying to get out. But I'm slowly recording and trying to edit it. But I'm just gonna be lurking and chatting with you guys, and I'll hop on whenever somebody needs me to have some conversation. So that's me.
Sounds great.
Heck yeah.
And hey, Dylan,
What up, bro?
what you got going on?
Not much. Just bunch of live streams as always. I got the StreamYard hours back, so we in this bitch.
Oh, nice.
About to go crazy. But I got the weekly pickups coming Wednesday, and I'll probably have some reviews coming. Maybe a Birds of Prey spoiler review because I did a non-spoiler to give the people time to, in case they go watch it. Even though I feel like a lot of people are gonna be hating on it. It wasn't as bad as I thought though. Like go in low expectations. I think you'll be surprised with what you see. The action was badass. That's what I'll say. Like the Wachowski brothers did their thing with the action on it. But yeah, man. Just make sure you're subbed up, man. Hit that bell notification because we're dropping content daily, man. And you know what I'm saying? If I'm not going live on my channel, I'm going live on someone else's.
What's up?
So, if you could give us a briefing on how you're doing with your Kickstarter, where you stand, and how people can find you.
I have just reached 4K.
Sweet.
Out of 3,500. I'm going to put the link here because I'm being a hoe. Because,
Hey, congrats, Christy.
Thank you.
That's so fucking cool. That's so cool.
You.
I look forward to the book.
I can't wait to see the book in shops.
Oh, yeah, it'll be there. It's for a large print run. So the more money I make, the more I can print at once. That'll be great.
Awesome.
And then, it's right now at 114. I have like a personal goal because that's just me, but I'm probably going to go. I know at least probably 5K if it's going at this rate, which it will look like. But yeah, so I've got that. It's going until 220. So if you know of anybody, throw it around, spread it around, go do the thing because I deliver on the goods. You can even sign my tumor in the book.
Do you have Instagram?
I do. It's called Horror Tour Studios. Let me go ahead and let me put that up there.
I'm gonna add you right now.
There you go. That's on my Twitter too. I have Demon Bitch as well, and that's Demon Bitch official. So I have 2 Instagram accounts because I have Demon Bitch and she wants me an attention whore by herself. I had to make her fucking Instagram, otherwise she wouldn't leave me alone.
I dated a Demon Bitch once.
Demon Bitch. It was funny. Like one girl just cussed out this other girl. She just like went on this whole spate of obscenities, and then she just went like, "Demon bitch." And I was like, that makes a character, so it's called Demon Bitch.
It's like perfect.
Around here, we got a lot of Native American females.
She's really pale, and that wasn't. No, she was like bone white, and she was a fucking attention whore. So I just drew like a sausagey body. And no tits.
I love this cover. Wait, where'd it go? No.
Which one?
Oh my gosh, I love that cover. I love that cover. That is awesome.
You actually get that if you back the Kickstarter. You can get the other books too.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Definitely.
And I'll sign it and mail it to you. I sign all of them.
That's awesome.
My camera.
Yeah. And I mean, the book is backed anyway. I mean, I passed goal, so it's going to be funded. So you might as well throw some coin in and shit and do it.
Fuck yeah.
All right, Chris.
The artwork is crazy.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
hey, Dylan, I got your book. I had it
Very
sent in the
nice.
mail tomorrow. I'm pretty quick about getting stuff out of
Oh, dude. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, I already sent your book out today, and Doomsday Comics sent his CGC book, his little stack of books, and that little contest I did the other day. Not contest. I don't even count it as a contest. It's a giveaway. Pop up and give away some books. You know what I mean? I just think, right behind me, I got like a box. It's nothing but keys. These, I'm thinking about. I don't know if I'm gonna do a video or what for that, but I've got a bunch of books in here. I mean, my first appearance of Lobo, first Miles Morales, Thunderbolts. Got like 2 copies of that. Silk. I got like a lot of keys in this box over here, and I'm about to send a bunch of books off to CGC.
Oh, sweet.
Trying to figure out which ones I'm gonna send off, because I can look at them and kind of tell if they need a press, and if they don't, I'm pretty good about being able to tell if they need a press or not. With CGC, you really don't never know. It's a toss up in the air.
Yeah.
But I got a bunch of books here, and I got the money's there. The money's always there. Ain't no big deal with that. But I just got to figure out what books I want to send. And I got like I want to say it's about a short box full of books, but I don't think I'm sending the whole short box, but it's a lot of books in here. So yeah, I have that done.
CGC just recently were offering a February special, so you might want to go to their site and check it out.
Yeah, I got CGC membership, but you want to know what? It's a lot better for me to go through my LCS because, like, CGC, what is it? I think it's like $27 per book if you want to get it pressed, and then you got the shipping you got to take care of and everything. My LCS, right. I take my books in there, drop them off. If it needs a press, my LCS is probably one of the best pressers in town. My press is broke. And he's a beast at pressing, straight up. But I can take my books into his shop, pay him $27 per each book, and he'll send them off to the grade. I don't got to worry about the shipping, anything. I just pay that one fee, and that's it.
Oh, wow.
They come back. But I do have a CGC membership. You know what I mean? I got it from the Todd McFarlane thing, I believe. Yeah. I think my books for Todd McFarlane's signature should be in something's coming in on the 12th. I don't know if it's my Big Time Collectibles order or my Todd McFarlane books.
Is it the whole signature or just the T. McFarlane?
I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there are a lot of people that were not happy.
I heard about that, dude. Yeah.
He's like, fuck it, I gotta hurry up, gotta go.
He was Russian, so he didn't sign his whole name. He just like T. Some books were just TD or TM. Tom McFarlane. Yeah. Nah.
I like his thing. When he does the whole one, he has a dope picture. Like he kind of connects the whole, like the bottom with the top, or the top with the bottom with his with a couple of his letters.
Yeah. Sure, you got me on now.
These are the books that I'm talking about, like the great CGC.
Damn.
All these are keys. You know what I mean?
He's like, I got keys for days. What you want?
Yeah, dude. A lot, shit. And what is that one that y'all was talking about? I got the second Beta Ray Bill, second appearance of Beta Ray Bill.
I want that book. That's just cover looks awesome. Him fighting Thor.
This is supposed to be the official.
I got that book too.
Gambit, but everybody goes by the 266.
He's having a comment. He's hitting on Storm in that book. Like that's an appearance. Like he's like in it. Where's mine at?
Yeah,
mine's somewhere over here. Yeah, he I don't know. He's in the book. More than one panel.
The first appearance and cameo battle is gonna go on to the time.
So, hey, community, that's pretty much us, and we appreciate you being here. From all of us and me, 1-2 Comic Talk. You guys have a great evening.
Yeah, you too.